My beloved, you've walked through many seasons, some filled with joy, others heavy with sorrow. You've carried burdens, faced loss, celebrated victories, and endured countless storms. Through it all, I've never left your side. And today, I want to remind you of a truth that never changes. You are deeply and unshakably loved. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. I have seen every breath you've taken, every tear you've shed, every quiet prayer you've whispered in the silence. I was there when you stood strong for your family, when you gave without recognition, and even when your heart silently broke behind a smile. None of it has gone unnoticed. I know you completely, and I cherish every part of who you are. I do not love you because of what you've achieved or how strong you've been, though those things are admirable. My love is not dependent on your ability to hold everything together. I love you simply because you are mine. I formed you with intention, tenderness, and infinite care. There is nothing about you that is a mistake. Even as the years pass, and the world may overlook or underestimate you, I never do. You are just as precious to me now as you were in your youth. Your wisdom, your stories, your enduring faith, they are a living testament of resilience, and they shine in my eyes like rare jewels. The lines on your face, the wear in your hands, the aches in your body, they are not signs of fading, but of a life courageously lived. To me, you are beautiful. Maybe you've questioned your purpose in this season. Perhaps life has slowed and you wonder if there is more ahead. Let me assure you there is. My plans for you didn't end with retirement or when your children grew up. I'm still writing your story, and the chapters ahead are filled with grace, peace, and a deeper joy than you've yet known. Even the parts of yourself that are hard to accept, the painful memories, the regrets, the hidden wounds, I see them, and I still call you beloved. Nothing disqualifies you from my love. Not your past, not your doubts, not your struggles. I don't love you in spite of those things. I love you through them. My love surrounds every part of you, gently holding your brokenness, healing your wounds, and restoring what was lost. You may not hear my voice audibly, but I am always speaking through the sunrise that greets you each morning, through the laughter of your grandchildren, through the stillness of an evening breeze. I am there in the moments that stir your soul, in memories that bring tears, and in that quiet peace that comes when you least expect it. That's me whispering, you matter. You're never alone. You are loved beyond comprehension. You are not just part of history. You are part of eternity. The love you've shared, the prayers you've lifted, the care you've poured into others, they echo forever in my kingdom. Your life holds eternal value far beyond what this world can measure. So rest, my child. Let these words be balm for your soul. Take a deep breath and know your worth is not fading. In my eyes, it shines brighter than ever. If these words have touched your heart, feel free to leave a comment. Let someone else know they're not alone. And if you felt comforted or uplifted, consider liking or sharing so that another heart who needs this reminder might find it too. My beloved child, you may not always feel my nearness, but I am closer than your very breath. I walk beside you in every moment, through the ordinary and the extraordinary. There have been times you've wondered if your prayers were heard, if your quiet tears were seen, or if your life still matters in the grand scheme of things. Let me assure you of this truth. You are never unseen, and I am always speaking, often in the simplest, most unexpected ways. Perhaps you felt a gentle breeze on a difficult morning or noticed a flower blooming out of season that caught your eye. Maybe it was the kind smile of a stranger at the grocery store when your heart was especially heavy. These were not coincidences. They were my intentional touches, quiet reminders whispering, "I am here. I see you. I love you." You don't need burning bushes or thunder from the sky to encounter me. I often reveal myself through what may seem small or ordinary. A familiar song that plays at just the right time. A sunrise flooding your room with warmth. A memory that returns unexpectedly, bringing peace. These are my whispers, my signs, my reminders that you are not alone. Sometimes the noise of the world can drown out these gentle cues. Worries about health, finances, or your loved ones may cloud your awareness. But even amid the noise and chaos, I am still moving. Even when you are too weary to notice, I never stop sending glimpses of my love and care. You may be entering a quieter season of life where the rush of earlier years has slowed. But this stillness is not emptiness. It is space for you to notice me more clearly. With fewer distractions, your heart and senses are invited to awaken to see, to hear, to feel my presence in deeper ways. I don't always speak in thunder. I speak in gentle nudges of the soul, in the stillness where you least expect me, but most need me. Each day, I leave reminders for you, not just of my nearness, but of my delight in you. When your grandchild laughs and your heart swells with joy, that's me rejoicing with you. When a scripture you memorized years ago returns and brings comfort, that's my spirit gently stirring within. When you sit in your favorite chair and peace wraps around you like a warm blanket, know that it is my presence surrounding you. Beloved, even in moments when you feel overlooked or invisible, remember that your life matters infinitely to me. Your days are not marked merely by routine, but by purpose that I continually breathe into every breath you take. I celebrate every small kindness you extend, every sacrifice you make, and every moment of grace you show yourself. In the tapestry of your life, every thread bright and dark alike has been woven with intention. And when you feel uncertain or weary, I hold you close, reminding you that your story is still unfolding with beauty and hope. Lean into this truth, my beloved. You are cherished beyond measure. I am with you, now and always. In every heartbeat, every whisper of wind, every quiet moment, I am there loving you with a love that knows no end. My beloved child, there is a depth to my love for you that words can scarcely capture. It stretches beyond time and space, reaching into every moment of your existence, past, present, and future. I have watched you from your very first breath, and I will continue to watch with unwavering devotion until the last. Every heartbeat, every sigh, every tear has been precious in my eyes. I know the roads you have traveled, the winding paths of joy and sorrow, the steep climbs of hope and the dark valleys of despair. You have faced storms that threatened to undo you, and yet here you stand, still breathing, still fighting, still moving forward. And I say to you, well done, beloved. Your strength is not just in what you have endured, but in your willingness to keep going. You have not given up, and that alone is a victory that shines brighter than any crown. When life has pressed hard against your spirit, when the weight of pain and disappointment seemed unbearable, I have been your hidden refuge. Not a refuge that always shields you from the storm, but one that stands steady with you through the tempest. I do not promise a life without hardship, but I promise to be your ever-present hope, your unshakable peace, your unfailing comfort. You have never walked a step without me by your side. Even now, as you read these words, know this is my voice speaking directly to your soul. It is a voice filled with compassion, understanding, and relentless love. I see every part of you, the beautiful, the broken, the hopeful, the weary. I know your thoughts, your fears, your dreams whispered in the quiet of your heart. I cherish all of it because it is yours. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, crafted with divine intention and infinite care. I understand how some days the weight of the world seems too much to bear. You may feel invisible, insignificant, or forgotten in the vastness of life. But I want to remind you, you are neither forgotten nor alone. You are seen, valued, and deeply loved. Your existence matters more than you can imagine. Your life is a radiant thread woven into the grand tapestry of creation, a tapestry rich with purpose, meaning, and eternal beauty. If you have carried burdens in silence, if your heart aches with memories that refuse to fade, bring them to me. Lay them gently in my hands. I will hold them with tenderness and grace. Nothing is too heavy or too broken for my healing touch. I am the balm for your wounds, the rest for your weary soul, and the joy that can rise anew even from the ashes of sorrow. There is a sacred rhythm to life, a dance of light and shadow, of laughter and tears, of seasons of planting and harvest. In every season, I am there. When your heart feels full of hope, I rejoice with you. When you face loss, I weep with you. When fear threatens to overwhelm, I stand firm as your refuge. You do not need to understand the whole picture to trust that I am at work, weaving together all things for your good. Do not despair if your journey feels slow or uncertain. Progress is not always measured in leaps and bounds. Sometimes, it is found in the quiet perseverance of putting one foot in front of the other, in choosing to hope when it would be easier to give up. I celebrate every small victory, every courageous step, every act of faith because they are part of your story, your growth, your transformation. I want you to see yourself through my eyes, not as the world sees you, but as I do. You are radiant with my love, made whole by my grace, and destined for greatness in ways you may not yet comprehend. Your worth is not defined by your accomplishments or failures, but by the very fact that you are mine. I delight in you with the joy of a parent who treasures their child beyond measure. As you journey forward, I invite you to cultivate a heart of openness to notice the sacred in the everyday. My presence is not confined to grand moments or spectacular signs. It is woven into the ordinary, the warmth of sunlight on your face, the gentle whisper of wind through the trees, the kindness of a stranger, the laughter shared around a table, the quiet peace that falls when you pause to breathe deeply. These are my whispers to you, invitations to rest in my love and recognize that you are never alone. When fear creeps in, let my love be your shield. When loneliness threatens to overwhelm, remember I am closer than your next breath. When doubt clouds your mind, anchor yourself in the truth that my plans for you are good plans to prosper you and give you hope, even beyond what you can see or imagine. You are part of a grand story written by the Creator of the universe, a story filled with redemption, restoration, and everlasting hope. In moments of struggle, do not hesitate to lean on me. Call out with your whole heart, for I am always listening. There is no sorrow too deep, no question too hard, no cry too faint for me to hear. My arms are open wide, ready to carry you through every storm. You were never meant to carry your burdens alone. Let me be your strength when yours falters, your comfort when you feel broken, your joy when the world feels dark. And in times of celebration, invite me to rejoice with you. Share your laughter and your gratitude, for your joy is precious to me. I delight in your victories, both big and small, and I am with you in every step of your journey. You are not just surviving, you are thriving, growing, becoming more fully who you were created to be. So, my beloved, as you read these words, may your heart be filled with peace. May you know beyond any doubt that you are deeply loved, profoundly valued, and eternally cherished. My love for you is the foundation beneath your feet, the light before your path, and the hope that will carry you through every season. Rest now in the assurance that you are mine. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Your story is far from over, and the chapters ahead hold more grace, peace, and joy than you have yet dreamed. Walk forward with confidence, knowing that I am your constant companion, your unfailing guide, and your greatest source of strength. You are my beloved. You are my treasure, and I will never, ever leave you. My beloved child, hear these words deep in your heart, for they are spoken with infinite tenderness and unwavering truth. I know the seasons you have walked through, the joyful celebrations, the silent tears, the days filled with laughter and the nights heavy with loneliness. Every moment has been etched into the very fabric of your being, and none of it has been wasted or forgotten. I have seen you when no one else could. I have heard your prayers when your voice was barely a whisper. I have felt your sorrow, your hope, your yearning, and I have loved you through it all. Even now, when the weight of years seems heavy on your shoulders, know that I am your ever-present strength. When your body aches, when your spirit feels worn, when your heart wonders if it still matters, I am here, holding you, loving you, and inviting you into a deeper peace than you have ever known. You may wonder why life sometimes feels like a slow unraveling, as if the threads of your story are loosening and slipping away. But I tell you, the threads are being rewoven into a new tapestry, one that is more beautiful and intricate than anything you have imagined. Trust me in the waiting, for the sacred work I am doing within you is beyond what your eyes can see. There is a divine patience at work, shaping your soul with care and compassion. The lessons you have learned, the hardships you have endured, the moments of doubt and despair, they have all been stepping stones on your journey. You have grown stronger and wiser, even if the process was painful. This growth is a precious gift, not a punishment. It is the refining fire that purifies your spirit and prepares you for the calling that lies ahead. My beloved, do not measure your worth by the world's standards. You are not defined by what you have done or what you have failed to do. Your value is not found in achievements or accolades, but in the truth that you are deeply and eternally loved by me. I formed you with intention and infinite care. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and there is nothing about you that is a mistake. The lines on your face, the silver in your hair, the weariness in your hands, all are marks of a life lived courageously and faithfully. These signs of time are a testament to resilience, a story of endurance, a witness of love poured out. You carry within you a richness that only years of experience and grace can bring. Your wisdom, your faith, your kindness, they are treasures that bless those around you every day. And in this new season of your life, do not shrink back. Do not believe the lie that your best days are behind you. I am still working through you. My plans for you are not finished. They are unfolding even now. There are still mountains to climb, rivers to cross, gardens to tend. Your journey continues with purpose and power, guided by my hand. You may not always see the path clearly, but I am lighting the way. When doubts cloud your vision, when fear tries to hold you back, remember that I have overcome the world. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. You do not walk alone, I am your constant companion. Step forward in faith, even when the road seems uncertain, for I am already there, preparing the way. There are people around you who need your love, your encouragement, your presence. Your story of perseverance can inspire hope in hearts that feel broken. Your prayers, even the quiet ones whispered in solitude, carry power. You are a beacon of light in a world that can feel dark and overwhelming. Never underestimate the impact of your faithfulness. When you feel small, unimportant, or forgotten, remember that you are treasured beyond measure. The work you have done, seen and unseen, has eternal value. Your kindness has sown seeds of love that will bear fruit for generations. Your prayers have moved heavens. Your life, with all its imperfections and struggles, is a beautiful testimony of grace. So now, I invite you to rest in this truth. You are enough. You are beloved. You are a cherished child of the Most High. Lay down your burdens, your worries, your regrets. Come to me with an open heart and receive the peace that I freely give, a peace that surpasses understanding, a peace that guards your heart and mind. Let this peace settle deep within you, quieting the storms and soothing the restless places in your soul. Let it be a refuge when anxiety threatens to overwhelm, a shelter in the darkest nights. You do not have to carry it all alone. I am here, steady, unshakable, faithful. My love surrounds you like a shield. My grace renews your strength. And as you walk forward, know that every step you take is part of a greater story, a story of redemption, hope, and transformation. You are writing chapters that will inspire generations, that will echo in eternity. Your life matters. Your faith matters. Your love matters. So breathe deeply, my beloved. Feel my presence with you now, surrounding you in warmth and light. Trust that I am working all things together for your good. Hold on to hope, walk in faith, and open your heart wide to the abundant blessings I am pouring into your life. You are never alone. You are never forgotten. You are deeply loved now and always. Because what I am doing in you runs far deeper than you can see with human eyes. I am not merely changing your circumstances. I am restoring your soul. I am weaving together the torn places in your heart, healing wounds that time alone could never touch. Let me be the refuge where your heart finds shelter. Lay down your restless thoughts and anxious worries. Let me replace them with peace that flows like a river, steady and unshakable. You do not need to force this healing or rush the process. Trust me with the timing, for I am the perfect God, and I know the exact moment when your heart is ready to receive all I have for you. I am not simply restoring you to the person you once were. That version of you has been shaped by pain and struggle, by loss and broken dreams. But I am transforming you into the person I created you to be, whole, radiant, and strong beyond measure. My spirit surrounds you even now, gently soothing the raw places, quieting the restless storms within. There is no hurt too deep for my love to reach, no scar too old for my healing hand to mend. Healing does not always mean forgetting. Sometimes it means remembering without pain, looking back without being pulled under. His peace, this quiet strength, is a gift I long to pour into your soul. Do not despise the slowness of this season. There is divine purpose in every pause and mercy in every delay. I am teaching you to lean on me more deeply, to listen more closely, to love more purely. Joy will return. Laughter will blossom again. And when you look back on this time, you will not see bitterness, but gratitude, for it was the season that refined you, shaped you, and led you into a new and beautiful chapter. Wait with me, not in fear or frustration, but in trust. Let love be the rhythm of your days, grace the psalm of your words, and hope the anchor of your soul. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are in the hands of a God who heals, restores, and always arrives exactly on time. You believe in miracles. You have read of them in the pages of Scripture. You have heard stories of my power breaking chains, raising the dead, and calming the storms. But I tell you this, I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 13:8. The same power that parted the Red Sea and freed Peter from prison is alive and at work now. I am waiting for you to pray. There are moments in life when my hand moves in undeniable ways. A mother awakes in the night with a burning urge to pray for her child, only to discover the next day that the child narrowly escaped a tragedy. A woman feels compelled to intercede for a loved one who at that very moment faces grave danger. These are not coincidences. These are miracles in motion. What if those prayers had never been spoken? What if the call to action had been ignored? The outcome could have been very different. I have always worked through those who listen and respond. Elijah prayed, and fire fell from heaven. 1 Kings 18:36-38. Hannah prayed, and her barren womb was open. 1 Samuel 1:27. The church prayed, and Peter's chains were broken. Acts 12:5-11. Prayer is not merely words spoken into the air. Prayer moves heaven. It activates my power. It shifts the spiritual realm and changes the course of history in the physical world. And right now, I am calling you to pray. Someone close to you needs a miracle. Maybe they don't even realize it yet. Maybe they are lost, trapped in despair, walking a path toward destruction. But you can stand in the gap for them. You can be their voice in the spiritual realm. The enemy wants you to believe the situation is hopeless, that it's too late. But nothing is impossible for me. Luke 1:37. I can bring restoration where all seems lost. I can turn hopelessness into a story of victory. But I am waiting for you to ask, to believe, to intercede in faith. If this burden has been placed on your heart, if you feel a stirring in your spirit, it is because I want to move through you. Will you pray? Will you believe in my power to do the impossible? If you are ready to stand in faith for a miracle, speak it aloud, write it down, declare it. I believe in miracles, Lord. Let this be your declaration that you trust in my power, that you are stepping forward in faith, ready to see my hand at work. Miracles are waiting to unfold, and your prayer could be the key that unlocks them. My beloved, as your sorrow lifts and joy begins to return, I invite you to come even closer. This is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of something deeper, more sacred. I am calling you into a life not only of peace but of power, a supernatural connection with me that goes beyond what you have seen or imagined. There are truths I long to reveal to you, mysteries hidden from the eyes of many, but made clear to those who seek me with sincerity and stillness. Each morning, when the world is quiet and your heart is open, I will be there, ready to speak, ready to guide, ready to fill you with light. So, rise up with courage. Step into this new day knowing you are held, you are loved, and you are called for a purpose that only you can fulfill. I am with you every breath of the way. I'm speaking to your heart in a gentle and clear way, not with loud noise, but with a voice that you can't miss. I want to guide your thoughts, fill your heart with wisdom, and help you see things others might not notice. This message is not just for young or strong people. It's for you who have lived through many experiences, felt both joy and sadness. Your age does not make you less valuable. It actually increases your worth. Your life has given you strong roots, and now it's time for you to fly. I'm calling you to move forward with both faith and power. You will start to notice my presence in unexpected ways. When you speak, your words will bring healing. When you pray, you will feel heaven's power moving. When you enter a room, peace will follow you. I live inside you, not hidden in religion, but alive in a real relationship. In this place, humility is your greatest strength. The world may praise pride and status, but I honor the humble heart. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. When you come close to me, you will find strength not just to get through hard times, but to overcome them. You will walk through challenges safely, not by your own power, but through the power I give you. Don't be afraid of the future. The enemy may try to scare you or fill your mind with lies, but he won't win. I am your shield, and I've already prepared the way. No weapon formed against you will succeed. My angels surround you, my spirit supports you, and you carry divine authority. Miracles are not just stories from long ago, they are happening now, and they are for you. Believe and you will see them. These miracles aren't for fame or attention, but for love, healing, restoration, and showing my glory. What once seemed impossible will become possible. Doors that were closed will open easily. What felt hopeless will come back to life. You are waking up to who you truly are, the child of the Most High, carrying my light, filled with my presence. People may not understand the change in you, but they will feel it. They will know something holy is with you. Because of your life, many will be drawn to me, not to you. This is the time your spirit is connecting deeply with heaven. Walk confidently. What you feel inside is real. My presence is with you. The supernatural isn't far away. It's inside you because I live there. And I'm not done with your story. No matter your age, your life is still unfolding, and the best parts are yet to come. Don't let this moment pass by. You are here for a reason. I am speaking to you now, and I need you to listen. Many people hear my voice but get distracted by life responsibilities, tasks, worries, and miss what I want to say. But you stay with me. Keep your heart open, your spirit ready, and your mind focused. I know life is busy. People depend on you, and worries press on your mind. But don't let these things take you away from the truth I'm giving you now. This message is for you. This moment is for you. Do you see how the enemy tries to stop you from hearing me? If he can't make you doubt, he makes you too busy. If he can't shake your faith, he floods your mind with distractions. Don't let him win. Even now, Thoughts may try to pull you away, reminding you of tasks, tempting you to close this and come back later. But later often never comes. Many miss the breakthrough I'm offering because they get distracted before they receive it. I don't want that for you. I want you to receive all I have for you. To do that, you have to stay present. Don't rush past this moment. Let these words sink deep into your soul. Let them change how you think, how you believe, and how you expect good things from me. You've been searching for answers and guidance. Here I am speaking to you. Don't take this lightly. These words can change your life, strengthen your faith, and prepare you for the blessing I'm about to give. I see your burdens and know how heavy they feel. But if you stop and truly listen, you'll start to feel the weight lifting. My presence brings peace. My words bring clarity. But you have to stay long enough to receive them. There's a reason I ask you to listen. There's a reason you are here. I don't waste words or send messages without purpose. This is a divine appointment. This moment is preparing you for what's next. I know you have questions and things you don't understand yet. But trust me, I'm revealing what you need at the right time and in the right way. If you rush past this, you might miss the key that opens the next chapter of your life. So be still. Let nothing pull you away. Let my words settle in your heart. Let my truth shape your thoughts. Let my presence fill you with peace. What I'm doing in your life is too important for you to miss. Stay focused. Stay hopeful. Stay with me. Don't give up. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. I hear your cries and prayers. My angels are moving to bring healing, provision, and new beginnings. Hold on to hope. Blessings are on their way. By payment if you receive these promises with faith. My dear child, I know the battles you have faced, those quiet, unseen struggles that demanded more strength than you thought you had. I have watched you carry burdens that no one else could fully understand. I have seen the nights when sleep wouldn't come because your mind was filled with worries and your heart with fears. In those moments, when you felt overwhelmed and alone, I was right there beside you. I whispered peace softly over your restless thoughts. When the world made you feel invisible, overlooked, or forgotten, I never stopped watching over you. You have never been out of my sight, never beyond my loving care. Now, even if your days feel slower or quieter than before, know this: you are still at the very center of my plans. I didn't bring you this far just to leave you standing still. The work I am doing in you and through you is far from finished. There are still many lives that will be touched because of your prayers, your kindness, and the steady, faithful way you love those around you. You may not be moving as fast as you once did, but every step you take matters deeply. In fact, those steps are sacred. Years of living have taught you something precious: the value of patience, the power of presence, the strength of grace. These gifts are rare and the world needs them now more than ever. You carry them like a lantern shining through darkness, guiding others who are searching for light. So please, don't listen to the voices that tell you your time has passed or that you have nothing more to give. With me, there is no such thing as too late. No such thing as too old. I created you with a purpose that lasts as long as you breathe. Your worth is not measured by your speed or your achievements, but by who you are. And you are mine. When life feels heavy and your body is weary, come and rest with me. Lay down your fears about tomorrow and release the regrets of yesterday. Nothing else matters except this moment right here, right now, where I hold you close and remind you that you are safe. You are deeply loved, and you are exactly where you need to be. Let me refill your spirit with peace that never fades and hope that never dies. Yes, life has changed, but I have not. I remain your steady foundation, your shelter in every storm. My love for you has never faltered, not even for a second. Look back and remember how far we've come together. Think about the times when I led you through what once felt impossible. Those moments were no accidents. They were my hands guiding you, my arms carrying you, preparing you for the incredible journey still ahead. So take a deep breath. The road before you may not look like the one behind you, but it is still filled with beauty. There are new sunrises to greet, new songs to sing, and laughter to share. And through every moment, I will be walking right beside you. I will lift you up when you stumble, and carry you when your strength runs out. You are never alone. You have never been alone. And you never will be. In the stillness of the early morning or the quiet ache of midnight, in busy days or long silent hours, I am with you. I have stood with you through every season when life felt too heavy to bear, when grief washed over you like a flood, and when loneliness pressed in even among a crowd. Child, even then, I was there. I didn't watch from a distance. I was holding you close, weeping with you, carrying you when you could no longer walk on your own. I understand that as life moves forward, you may sometimes feel forgotten. The world rushes by, and you may wonder if your place in it still matters. But here is an eternal truth you can hold on to. You are not forgotten by me. You are seen. You are cherished. You are loved with a love that never fades, never grows weak. Every step you take is with my hand in yours. When storms come, as they surely will, I am your shelter. I am the solid ground beneath your feet when everything else feels shaky. The world may offer comforts that fade away, but my peace is different. It is steady, strong, and everlasting. When your heart is tired and your soul feels weary, lean into me. You don't have to be strong for everyone else anymore. You don't have to hide your tiredness or pretend everything is fine. It's okay to rest in my presence, to breathe deeply, to lay your head on my chest and hear my heartbeat for you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. That means you don't have to carry everything on your own. There is no darkness too deep for me to enter, no sorrow too heavy for my comfort, no valley too low for my presence to fill. Even when you walk through shadows, I walk beside you. Even when loss or uncertainty threatens to overwhelm you, my light will guide your every step. Each day brings a new chance to live in this truth. I am here. I am enough. And I am not going anywhere. You don't need to carry the fear of what lies ahead or the weight of what's behind you. Let today be the day you walk with me, not striving, not fixing, but simply trusting. There is incredible beauty in the simplicity of presence. When you sit quietly in the sun's warm rays, I am there. When you feel the breeze brush your face on a gentle walk, I am there. When you speak a kind word or offer a prayer for someone you love, I am moving in it all. I am not a distant, unreachable God. I am the one who walks beside you, behind you, before you, and within you. Let this truth bring peace to your soul. No part of your life, no decision, no joy, no pain is experienced without me walking it with you. I am your constant companion, your refuge in the storm, your shepherd through every valley. Walk boldly, not because you have all the answers, but because I am with you. Let your heart rest. I've got you. I always have, and I always will. I know the thoughts that fill your mind, worries about the future, doubts about what's to come, fears that you're running out of time or that the best days are behind you. But listen carefully to this truth. Your future is in my hands, and it is filled with hope. Hope that will carry you, strengthen you, and lead you to places you've never imagined. So keep walking with me. Keep your heart open and your spirit strong. No matter what comes, you will never walk alone. I am with you always. I have not brought you this far to abandon you now. The days ahead are not something to fear, but something to embrace, because I am walking with you every step of the way. Every footstep you take, I am there guiding, steadying, preparing the way for you. Each new season of your life, I have already made the path clear, even when you cannot yet see it. You do not have to figure it all out. I am the one leading you. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future filled with hope and promise. That unchanging promise is still true today. Even if your journey has taken unexpected turns, even if you feel like you have lost time or missed chances, I am still at work in your life. What you see as delay, I see as preparation, a time to grow stronger, to become ready for the blessings ahead. What you call lost, I am able to restore, often in ways beyond your imagination. Do not dwell on what is behind you. The past, with its mistakes, disappointments, and missed opportunities, does not hold the power to define you or shape your future, because I am the one shaping your future. Let go of regrets. Release the things you cannot change. Instead, fix your eyes on what I am doing now and what I am about to do. There is so much more ahead than you can see right now. I want you to live with expectation, not with worry. Instead of fearing the unknown, trust in my faithfulness. Look back and remember how I have provided for you before, how I made a way when there seemed to be none, how I turned your sorrow into joy. Just as I have done before, I will do again. You may wonder, but I am older now. Is there still more for me? My child, yes, there is. As long as you have breath, there is purpose for you. There are still lives for you to impact, joy for you to experience, blessings waiting to be received. I am not finished with you yet. Don't let the enemy fill your mind with doubts or lies. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not without purpose. My hand is upon you, and I am leading you toward a future more beautiful than you can imagine. So today, I ask you to trust me. Trust that I see the full picture, even when you cannot. Trust that the road ahead is not one of fear and loss, but one paved with grace and abundance. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be, and that I am working all things together for your good. Walk forward with confidence. Expect good things. Live in the peace that comes from knowing your future is secure in me. No matter what changes, no matter what challenges arise, I am already there. Wherever I am, there is hope, joy, and victory. If you are ready to step into a future filled with hope, declare it with me. Right, I trust you, Lord. And if this message has brought you peace, let it be a sign of faith. Press the like button and hold on to this truth. Your best days are still ahead. I am with you now and always, my beloved child. You do not walk this path unguarded. You are not exposed to the dangers of this world without my covering. From the very beginning, I have surrounded you with my presence, watching, guiding, shielding you, even when you didn't realize it. There have been countless moments when I protected you from harm, moments you never even knew to fear. That was me. That was my hand on your life. I am your refuge, your hiding place in times of trouble. When life feels overwhelming, when the noise of the world grows too loud, when confusion and fear press hard against your soul, I invite you to step into the shelter of my presence. Here with me, there is peace, safety, and rest. No weapon formed against you will prosper because I have placed a divine covering over your life. You may face trials, yes, but they will not overcome you. You may feel the winds of adversity, but you will not be shaken. I am your foundation, your shield, your wall of fire. You are never without my protection. I have commanded my angels concerning you. They go before you, walk beside you, and stand behind you. When your steps seem uncertain, they steady your path. When your burdens grow heavy, they lift you up so you do not stumble. When darkness tries to come near, they push it back with my light. Do not fear the unknown, the valleys, the shadows, or the long cold nights. I am with you in them all. Even when you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you need not fear evil. For I am there holding your hand, speaking peace over your soul, whispering hope into your heart. I have covered your home and placed my hand upon your family. I see your concern for those you love, your children, your grandchildren, those who seem lost or distant. Trust that I am watching over them, too. My protection extends to all under your care and within your prayers. There will be moments when the world feels chaotic, when the news and voices around you stir fear. But do not be swayed. My word is your anchor, and my promises are your armor. No evil can break through what I have sealed with my love. You are marked by grace, wrapped in mercy, and hidden in me. At night, when you lie down, release your anxious thoughts. I am watching over you. In the quiet hours when sleep escapes you, speak my name, and peace will come. In the morning when you rise, know that you step into a day fully covered by my provision and protection. Not one moment is outside of my care. Even in your weakness, you are never vulnerable in my eyes because I am strong on your behalf. When your strength fails, mine rises. When your courage wavers, I become your bravery. You don't have to pretend to be unshaken. I am the one who holds you steady. Let this truth settle deeply in your heart. You are not alone. You are never alone. My presence surrounds you like a fortress. My love shields you like armor. My spirit goes before you, making a way where there seems to be none. So rest, my child. Rest in the knowledge that I, the Lord your God, am your protector, your covering, your constant guard. Nothing can separate you from my care, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. My beloved child, you have known days of lack and felt the weight of financial strain, the anxiety of wondering how ends would meet. You've walked through seasons when it felt like you had to do more with less, stretching your strength, patience, and resources beyond their limits. But even in those moments, I never abandoned you. I was with you, providing in ways you could not see, holding you up when you could barely stand. I was there, sustaining you in quiet and unseen ways, providing when you least expected it, guiding you through doors you didn't even know I had opened. And now, I say to you, Those days of scarcity and struggle are coming to an end. I am releasing a blessing over your life, not just enough to get by, but enough to overflow abundantly. This blessing isn't prosperity as the world defines it. This is holy provision, divine abundance that fills your heart, your home, and your soul. This is peace resting in your household, food on your table, harmony among your family. The kind of abundance that goes far beyond numbers in a bank account or the things that can be counted. It is the deep, satisfying joy that only I can give. I am the one who provides not only for your needs, but also for your joy. I delight in blessing my children, not so that you may live in excess or selfishness, but so you may live in true freedom. Freedom from worry. Freedom from fear. Freedom from the constant strain of bracing for the next storm. I want you to know what it feels like to breathe deeply and rest completely in my provision. To know that you don't have to hold tightly to what you have, because I am faithful to supply all your needs. This blessing I give you is not just for you to hold on to, it is for you to share. I bless you so that you can be a blessing to others. I pour into your life so you can pour out into the lives of those around you. A kind word, a warm meal, a quiet prayer for someone in need. Every act of love and generosity you offer becomes part of a ripple of grace that I use to reach hearts and change lives. You will be like a well-watered garden, continually refreshed, even when the world around you feels dry and weary. You will have what you need and more, because your trust is not placed in unstable things, your bank account, the economy, or the news. Your trust is in me, the one who never fails. When others are overwhelmed with worry about tomorrow, I want you to walk in peace. When others clutch tightly out of fear, I want you to open your hands in faith, because you know, truly know, who your provider is. I see every need you carry before you even speak it aloud. I have already prepared what you will need for the days ahead. The table I have set for you is filled with more than food. It is filled with joy, laughter, healing, and rest. Your home will be a sanctuary of warmth and light. Even when the world outside grows cold and uncertain, your family, your loved ones, they are under my care. I am surrounding your household with peace, with unity, and with divine protection. So do not fear the future. Do not worry about what you cannot control. Instead, lift your eyes to me, the maker of heaven and earth, the one who calls you by name and never forgets your needs. I am faithful. I am generous. I am your loving Father, and I will never stop providing for you. If this message has spoken to your heart, I invite you to leave a comment below. Whether it's a word of thanks, a prayer request, or a testimony of how I've provided in your life, your words matter. Your testimony may bring comfort and hope to someone who needs to be reminded that the provider is always near. My dear child, I see how tightly you've been holding on. I see the tension in your heart, the way you try so hard to stay strong for everyone around you, carrying silent burdens no one else sees. You've done your best. You've tried to fix what's broken, to control what feels out of hand, to protect the ones you love. But now, I'm asking you to do something different, something holy. I'm asking you to let go. Let go of the worries that weigh you down. Let go of the fears that whisper worst-case scenarios in the quiet hours of the night. Let go of the need to understand everything that has happened in your life. You were not created to carry all of this on your own. That's why I'm here. I am your Father, your shepherd, your protector. I am in control. I know how hard it can be to release what feels so important. You think that if you stop trying, everything will fall apart. But what if the opposite is true? What if when you surrender, everything finally falls into place? Trust isn't about giving up. It's about giving into my peace, my perfect timing, and my divine plan. From the beginning, I've never left your side. When you were young and uncertain, when you walked through heartbreak, when you faced health scares, when you questioned if you had anything left to give, even then, I was right there beside you. I haven't changed. I am still with you. I am still for you. Letting go doesn't mean you're weak. It means you are wise enough to know where your help truly comes from. It means you're ready to exchange the heavy burden of control for the gentle weight of my grace. I want you to breathe again. I want you to rest not just physically, but deep within your soul. A kind of rest that only comes from trusting me completely. You have worried long enough about your family, your finances, your future. Let me carry those worries now. I see the whole picture. I know what lies ahead. I've already prepared the way for you. Nothing surprises me. Nothing is beyond me. Every detail of your life matters deeply to me. And I am working all things together for your good, even the things that don't make sense right now. I understand the fears that keep you awake at night, the what-ifs, the regrets, the unanswered questions. But child, I am greater than every fear, every failure, every unknown. My word is your anchor. My promises are your shelter. You may not know what tomorrow holds, but you know the one who holds tomorrow, and that is enough. Remember my servant Joseph, betrayed by those he trusted, thrown into a pit by his own brothers, sold into slavery, and unjustly imprisoned for years. Through every dark moment, every lonely night, and every painful step of the journey, I was with him. Even when he couldn't see the way forward, even when hope seemed lost, I was quietly weaving a tapestry of purpose and destiny around his life. What appeared to be endless setbacks and betrayals were actually stepping stones on the path I had prepared, a path that would lead to restoration, exaltation, and the fulfillment of dreams greater than he could imagine. Just like Joseph, you may feel trapped in a pit of despair, or burdened by the chains of circumstances that seem beyond your control. You may wonder if your pain will ever end, if your prayers will ever be answered, or if your dreams will ever come to pass. But I want you to know this, my beloved child. Every moment of waiting is a sacred part of your journey. Every tear you have shed has not been in vain. Every trial and hardship is being used to shape you into the person you were created to be: stronger, wiser, more compassionate, and deeply rooted in faith. When you feel like giving up, remember Joseph's story. Remember that your current situation is not your final destination. What feels like the end is often the beginning of a new chapter filled with hope and possibility. I am working behind the scenes, even when you cannot see it. I am aligning every circumstance, orchestrating every detail, and preparing blessings for you that will surpass your wildest dreams. I know your heart is heavy. I see the burdens you carry, the worries about your family, your finances, your health, and your future. I know the nights when fear and anxiety keep you awake, when doubts whisper lies that try to steal your peace. But I am here to tell you that you are not alone. I am the God who holds the universe in my hands, yet I care deeply about the details of your life. I am your refuge and strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. The weight of the world is too heavy for one person to bear, but I invite you now to lay your burdens down at my feet. Surrender your fears, your anxieties, and your need for control. Let go of the need to have all the answers, and trust in my perfect plan. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. When you walk by faith and not by sight, you will find a peace that surpasses all understanding. I want you to know that my love for you is unchanging and unconditional. It is not based on your performance, your achievements, or your circumstances. You are deeply loved just as you are. When you feel unworthy or broken, remember that I see you fully and love you completely. I delight in you, my precious child, and I take pleasure in blessing your life. My blessings are not always what the world expects. They may not always look like wealth or fame. Sometimes my blessings come in the form of peace that calms your restless heart, joy that fills your soul, healing that restores your body, and relationships that bring harmony to your home. These are the treasures that last, the riches that no thief can steal, and the inheritance that no one can take away. I am also calling you to be a blessing to others. The grace and provision I pour into your life are meant to overflow to touch the lives of those around you. A kind word, a listening ear, a helping hand, these small acts of love become part of a ripple effect that spreads far beyond what you can see. You are my hands and feet in this world, a vessel of my love and mercy. So do not be discouraged by the challenges you face. Do not lose heart when the road is difficult or the future uncertain. I am with you every step of the way. When you stumble, I will lift you up. When you are weary, I will carry you. When you feel lost, I will be your guide. Your faithfulness in the midst of trials is a testimony to my faithfulness. Your perseverance shines as a beacon of hope to those who are still struggling. And I promise you, the best is yet to come. The promises I have spoken over your life will come to pass in their perfect time. Trust me. Rest in me. Walk with me each day, and you will see the beauty of my perfect plan unfold before your very eyes. I am your God, your provider, your protector, and your friend. I will never leave you, never forsake you, and never fail you. You are mine, now and forever. My beloved child, do you remember those times when the world felt unbearably heavy on your shoulders? When your heart ached, and your spirit was weary beyond words? The moments you thought you could not go on, when surrender seemed the only option? I remember them too. I was there carrying you when you could not carry yourself, whispering peace in the storm, holding you close when tears blurred your vision. You are still here, still standing, still breathing. Not by your own strength, but because of mine. It was my power that sustained you when yours failed, my light that shone through your darkness, my love that refused to let go even when you felt forsaken. I am the unshakable foundation beneath your feet, the unending source of hope that never flickers out. So now, I invite you to lay down your burdens, not because I want you to give up on life or your dreams, but because I want you to give them to me, your pain, your plans, your fears, your uncertainties. Trust me with what you cannot control. Trust me with what keeps you awake at night. Trust me with the parts of your heart that feel fragile or broken. I will not fail you. I will not abandon you. I am your refuge and strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. Psalm 46:1 When you place your trust in me, you will find a peace that the world cannot give, a calmness that the years cannot erode. I will lead you beside still waters and restore your soul. For years, you have tried to control outcomes, to shield yourself and those you love from harm. You have carried burdens that were never meant for you alone. But hear me now, these are not your burdens to bear. I am your God, your protector, your provider. I see the road ahead. I know what is best for you. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, I am working behind the scenes, aligning circumstances, opening doors, closing others, making a way where there seems to be none. What looks like a setback is often my setup for something greater. What feels like a delay is sometimes divine protection. I close doors not to hurt you, but to guide you to better paths, to preserve you for blessings that are beyond what you imagine. Remember Joseph, betrayed, imprisoned, forgotten, and yet raised up to save nations. I did not abandon him, and I will not abandon you. There will be moments when your faith wavers, when doubt creeps in like a shadow. You may wonder if I am really listening, if I truly care. But my child, I have never stopped loving you. Even in the silence, when you feel alone, I'm there. My hand is moving behind the scenes. I'm preparing blessings you cannot yet see. Let go of the need to have all the answers. Trust me with your whole heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5-6 Place every fear, every anxiety, every unanswered question at my feet. Release the burdens you were never meant to carry. When you surrender to me, you will find rest. When you trust me, you will discover freedom no one else can give. I hold tomorrow in my hands. I know your needs before you even ask. I have already prepared a way forward for you. Do not let fear steal the joy I have planned. I guide your steps even when you cannot see the whole path. Walk by faith, not by sight. Trust that I will provide, protect, and never fail you. Uncertainty does not mean I am absent. Feeling lost does not mean you are alone. I am always with you, leading, guiding, preparing the way. My child, will you trust me today? Will you surrender the weight of your worries into my hands? Lay down your burdens. Release your fears. Rest in my peace. I will not let you fall. I will carry you through every season of your life. Trust in me, I am faithful. Surrender to me, I am good. Walk with me and witness the beauty of my perfect plan unfold before you. I see the battles you are facing. I see how life's trials have worn you down. The weight of hardship may make you question your strength, but this trial will not break you. This difficult season is not your end. I am still working in your life, leading you toward something greater. Every challenge, every tear, every setback has purpose. I use your struggles to shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for blessings ahead. Like Joseph, who endured betrayal, imprisonment, and loneliness before rising to glory, your story is a testament to resilience and hope. What others meant for harm, I will turn to good for you. You may not understand why you face these difficulties now. You may feel overwhelmed, like the world is against you. But hear me. I am still in control. What the enemy intends for destruction, I will use for your blessing. The obstacles before you today are the very things that will lead you into your season of victory. Do not lose heart. Do not give in to fear. This is just one chapter in your story, not the conclusion. I am the author and finisher of your faith. I have written a future for you filled with hope, joy, and peace. Stand firm. Keep your faith strong. Keep moving forward even when the path seems unclear. I have never failed you, and I will not fail you now. The enemy wants you to believe your struggles prove I have abandoned you. That is a lie. I am with you every moment, carrying you when you feel weakest. I see every tear. I am your strength and your victory. The battle you face is temporary, but the triumph I have prepared for you is eternal. Rise up. Shake off discouragement. Cast away doubt. The enemy has no power over you because you are mine. I have secured your victory. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep walking in faith. Watch how I turn trials into triumphs. Reflect on this. What battles do you face today? Where do you need my strength? Share your heart with me. And if this message encourages you, hold on to it as a reminder that I am always by your side, guiding you with my love. In my presence, there is complete joy. At my right hand are pleasures that never end. Every day holds new potential. I am carefully shaping your future with love. Your destiny is written in my eternal book, a story full of promise and miracles. Draw closer to me each day. Keep your faith vibrant and alive. Listen closely to my voice. I am ready to reveal truths that will deepen your understanding and change your perspective. Walk under my guidance. Your worries will fade, replaced by clarity and peace born of my love and unbreakable promises. In moments of weakness, when doubt whispers that you might falter, remember, my grace is limitless, my mercy endless. I am your rock. I will never abandon you, especially when you need me most. You might wonder, why me? Why have I been given this burden of concern and warning, this sensitive heart that feels the weight of unseen things? It is because I trust you. Many are spiritually blind, distracted by the noise of the world. But you are awake. You are listening. You are chosen. From the dawn of time, I have called watchmen those who stand on the walls, who see what others do not, and sound the alarm. Ezekiel was a watchman for his people, and so are you. I have shown you what is coming because I need you to act. This is not the first time I have worked through unlikely people. Moses doubted his ability. Esther felt unworthy. Joseph was forgotten. Yet I chose them, and I choose you. Do not listen to the enemy's lies. He wants to silence you, to make you doubt your importance. But your prayers shift destinies. Your voice wakes others. Your obedience saves lives. The Bible says, submit yourselves to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee. James 4:7. This is not a time to shrink back. This is your moment to rise. I see what you cannot yet see. I have placed you here because you can change what is coming. Stand firm. Be bold. Be courageous. You are not alone. I am with you, always. Now, I want to ask you something important. Will you answer when I call? If these words are reaching your heart, take a moment and let it sink in. Right below, I hear you, Lord. Let that be your promise that you're ready not just to listen, but to take action. You are ready to be the guardian and the watcher you were made to be. My dear child, you have traveled a long road in life. Some days were smooth, others were full of deep challenges. You faced storms, carried heavy burdens, and celebrated victories that only you truly understand. But through every step, every breath, every tear, you were never alone. I was right there with you, even when you didn't realize it. Maybe you wonder why all these experiences mattered, the happy moments, the pain, the waiting, and those breakthrough times you prayed for. Let me assure you, none of it has been wasted. Every season of your life has been woven into a beautiful story, a story I am writing with you at the center. Right now, I want you to remember this. You are building a legacy. This legacy isn't about money or fame. It's about the love you've shared, the lives you've touched quietly and deeply. It's in the prayers you've whispered over your family and friends. It's in the wisdom you've passed on, the peace you've carried inside you, and the faith that kept you going. You might not always see how far your influence reaches, but I see it. And one day, others will see it too. You're not just getting by, you're planting seeds. Every kind word, every moment you chose faith instead of fear, every act of grace, is a seed that will grow and bless generations. The strength you showed when life was tough will become someone else's source of hope. The forgiveness you gave will soften hearts long after you're gone. Your story matters, and its echo will never fade. And believe me, there's so much more ahead for you. I'm not done pouring blessings over your life. I will bring healing where there is hurt. I will open doors that seemed closed forever. The years others see as the end. I'm weaving into a new beginning, something beyond what you imagined. My blessings aren't just to make you comfortable, they have a purpose. I bless you so that you can be a blessing to others. I know the sacrifices you've made. I know how many times you held on when letting go seemed easier. And I am proud of you, not by the world's standards, but by the eternal values of love, loyalty, and devotion. You are my faithful one. Remember this always, my love for you never fades. It won't weaken with time or age. It will never leave you or stop fighting for you. This love is your foundation, your rock, your shelter, and your future. I am always close, always working for your good. When your strength runs out, mine will lift you up. The legacy you're building isn't finished yet. Keep loving. Keep showing up. Keep choosing me. The best parts of your story are still being written. They can be the most beautiful and powerful chapters yet. Trust that I am already ahead of you, preparing everything perfectly. If these words touch your heart, please write a comment below. Your story matters more than you know. You never know who needs to hear that they matter too. Let's support each other to keep moving forward with faith, to keep shining even when things seem dark, because the best is yet to come. My dear child, I see the struggle inside you, the fight between faith and doubt, hope and fear. You want to believe I can do amazing things in your life, but a small voice whispers, "Is this really for me?" I hear that voice clearly. I know it tries to lower your expectations and convince you to settle for less than what I have planned for you. But today, I want to speak directly to your heart. Don't doubt me. Don't judge my power by what you've seen before. Don't let past hurt stop you from trusting what I'm doing now. I am limitless, the same God who created the stars, who parted the seas, who brought life from death. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Nothing is too big for me. No problem too hard. What seems impossible to you is easy for me. Maybe the mountain you face feels too steep, the challenges too many, the dreams too far away, but I specialize in the impossible. I see how life has made you lower your hopes, to expect just enough to get by. But I don't want you to settle for small dreams. I want you to believe in abundance, overflowing blessings, not just getting by. Why do my children doubt that I can do miracles? Why trust me for little things but hesitate to believe in big wonders? My beloved, I am stronger than your doubts. I have no limits, and your faith should have none either. I'm calling you right now to believe again, to open your heart wide and dream bigger. Stop thinking miracles happen only for others, not for you. You are my child, and I've made promises over your life that cannot be broken. I know you've waited. I know you thought I was silent sometimes, but I have never stopped working. Every delay had a reason. Every closed door was leading to something better. Now, step forward with bold faith. Shake off hesitation. Look ahead with confidence. Fear tries to tell you that things won't change, that you're foolish to expect more. But fear is a liar. It's not from me. My spirit brings power, love, and a clear mind. Fear keeps you small. Faith lifts you up. I'm moving behind the scenes, even now shaping circumstances, arranging everything perfectly. If you could see what I see, you wouldn't waste a second doubting. You would lift your head, stand tall, and walk forward with joy, knowing I'm working everything for your good. So, my child, choose faith over fear. Expect miracles. Open your hands, open your heart, and get ready. When I bless you, nothing can stop it. Not your past, not your mistakes, not your doubts, nothing. When I open a door, no one can close it. When I pour out my favor, no power in the universe can stand against it. Let go of trying to control every detail. Stop overthinking. Trust me completely. Rest in the knowledge that I am working quietly behind the scenes, arranging everything in ways that will surprise you. I don't expect perfect faith from you, just hold on, even if it's by a small thread. Even the tiniest bit of faith, like a mustard seed, is enough for me to work miracles. What I am about to do in your life will go beyond anything you have imagined. So let go of doubt and start expecting good things, because for me, nothing is impossible, my dear child. I know the battles you have fought, both the ones everyone sees and the ones only you know about. I have seen your tears when no one else did, and the times your heart ached but you couldn't speak. I was there when you kept going, even when you felt like giving up. Nothing you have gone through has been wasted or meaningless. Sometimes, you might wonder why you had to go through so much pain, or why some wounds still hurt. You might have memories that come back when you least expect them. But listen carefully, your struggles are not a sign of weakness or punishment. They are sacred moments that have brought you closer to me and revealed the strength I have given you. It's okay to feel doubt, fear, or brokenness. I never asked you to be strong on your own. I ask you to trust me. When your strength runs out, mine takes over. When you feel like you can't go on, I am there to hold you. My power is strongest when you admit you need help. Even if you don't see it yet, I have been shaping patience, kindness, wisdom, and faith inside you. These are treasures that don't fade or rust. No trial can take them from you. I have been working gently within your soul, like an artist shaping a beautiful statue from rough stone. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every hard chapter is part of a bigger story that shows my goodness even in sadness. Sometimes, what feels like loss is really the beginning of something new. Your tears have prepared the ground for future happiness, and I promise joy is coming. You are not defined by your mistakes or what others say about you. You are defined by my love, which never ends. You are healed and made whole. Even now, I am working all things together for your good. If you are tired, come rest with me. If you feel discouraged, let me bring new life to your soul. I understand how heavy disappointment can feel and how it can make you question everything. But remember, what you see now is only a small part of the story. I see the whole beginning and the end, and it is more wonderful than you can imagine. When others left, I stayed. When you doubted yourself, I whispered your name with love. I have never needed you to earn my love. It is given freely and will never be taken back. The valleys you walked through were not empty. I was with you every step. Even in the darkest moments, my light never stopped shining on you. You are not here by accident. Your life matters, your words matter, and your prayers still have power. You are part of a greater story I am telling across time. So don't hide your scars. They show you survived and that grace carried you through. They remind you that you were never alone, even in the hardest times. Now, I want you to walk forward with hope, not fear. The struggles you faced didn't break you. They made you stronger. I am not done with you yet, my precious child. I see the burdens you carry quietly every day, the ache in your heart, the weight that never seems to leave you. I see your tears and your silent questions. You are not alone. I am closer than you think. You have lived through many seasons, some happy, some hard. You may have lost loved ones, or your body might not be as strong as before. Your heart might hold memories too painful to talk about. But know this, I have never turned away from you. I have been right by your side through every page of your life story. Even when the path was difficult and the nights were long, I held you close. I understand your pain and the kind of tiredness that sleep cannot fix. Life leaves wounds, some visible, others hidden. But none of these wounds define you. What defines you is my love. My love never fades, never fails, and never leaves you. My love isn't based on your strength or what you do. It's based on one unchanging truth: you belong to me. You are precious, valued, and forever loved. You don't need to pretend with me or be strong all the time. Come as you are. Whether your heart feels full or barely holding on, whether you feel hopeful or exhausted, I will meet you there. My arms are open, my heart is tender, and I am always watching over you. I want to carry your burdens because you have done enough on your own. Let me take the weight from your shoulders. Let me walk with you, guide you, and give you peace, a peace this world can't offer. There is a kind of peace that no storm can shake, a calm that sinks so deep it touches your very soul. This peace does not come from figuring everything out or holding every answer in your hands. It comes from simply choosing to take the next step with me. You may think your story has already been written, that your best days are behind you, but hear me clearly, your life still carries meaning. No matter your age, no matter what mistakes lie in your past, I am not finished with you yet. There are blessings waiting with your name on them, moments of joy ready to surprise you, and lives that I still want to touch through you. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not invisible. You are fully seen, completely known, and loved more deeply than you can imagine. So let my presence wrap around you like a blanket on a cold night. Let my voice be the one that silences the noise inside your soul when the world feels too loud. I have never been far. I am closer than your very breath. So breathe, my child. Breathe in my peace. Lay down the weight you were never meant to carry on your own. Rest in my love, because no matter where you are right now, I am with you. You belong to me, and my heart delights in you. If these words have touched you today, open your heart, share your thoughts, or even a simple amen, as a sign that you hear me. Because the truth is, you are never alone, and someone else may need to hear this just as much as you do. From the very beginning of your life, I have been watching over you. Every season you walk through, every joy, every sorrow, I have seen it all. I have watched your faith rise, and I have seen the moments when you felt weak, uncertain, and far away from me. But my call to you has never been out of duty. It has always been out of love. Your connection with me is not about empty rituals or a list of rules to follow. It is about closeness, a relationship where you find strength, wisdom, and peace that nothing else can give. I want to walk beside you not only in the times of need, but in the ordinary quiet moments too. The world will keep demanding your attention, pulling you in every direction with worries, noise, and endless responsibilities. But I am inviting you to pause, to step away from the distractions and open space in your life for me, not as another task to complete, but as a time of renewal, joy, and closeness with the one who loves you without limit. Relationships grow through time, through presence, through listening, and your faith is no different. The more you spend time with me, the more you will hear my whispers, feel my nearness, and see my hand in every blessing. I know there have been moments when faith felt hard, times when you questioned if I was truly listening, truly working. And even in those moments, I never left. I never turned away. I was there, waiting for the smallest whisper of faith from your heart. Come to me as you are. You don't need to fix yourself before you draw near. You don't need all the answers. I am the one who restores, who clears the confusion, who fills the emptiness with hope. What I give you cannot be taken away by the world. I give you peace that no storm can destroy, joy that survives even in hardship, and love that never changes no matter what. Spend time with me not because you must, but because your soul longs for it. Speak to me like a friend. Open my word and let my promises heal and strengthen you. You were created for this closeness. Do not let distractions rob you of it. I am here, waiting for you to rest in my presence, ready to lead you into blessings greater than anything you have imagined. Your journey is not ending. It is only just beginning. I see your heart. I see the burdens, the sleepless nights, the prayers whispered in silence. I see the dreams you hold deep inside, the hopes you don't even speak out loud. And today, I want to place something powerful in your hands: gratitude. Gratitude is what shifts your heart. When life feels heavy, when answers seem far away, pause and look at the blessings around you. The warmth of sunlight on your skin, the laughter of someone you love, the food on your table, the roof above your head, the breath still in your lungs. None of these are small. They are signs that I am near, caring for you, providing for you. When you only focus on what's missing, your heart grows tired. But when you look at what I've already placed in your life, your soul finds peace and strength. Gratitude opens the door to greater blessings. I am not asking you to deny your struggles. I am asking you to see that even in them, goodness still exists. Choose thankfulness, and you will see your spirit lifted. Come to me not only with requests, but also with thanksgiving. Let your heart recognize that I am working, even when the picture isn't complete yet. Think back, how many times did you think you couldn't make it? And yet, here you are. You survived. You endured. And that is proof that I have been with you all along. You have not stayed the same, my child. You have grown. You have walked through fire, and you have seen my faithfulness carry you before, and you will see it again. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It is a weapon that strengthens your faith. When you thank me for what I have already done, your heart opens wide for what I am about to do next. Never forget, your prayers hold power. Every time you whisper my name, I hear. Every tear that falls, every longing buried deep inside you, it all reaches me. Nothing is overlooked. Nothing is ignored. So when you pray, don't only ask, but also give thanks. Praise me for what I've already done, and trust me for what I am preparing. Your gratitude is more than words, it is a declaration that you still believe in my goodness, even when the road ahead is blurry. So today, shift your focus. Release the weight of frustration, the grip of impatience, and the sting of discouragement. Open your heart to gratitude. Look around, see the blessings that are already surrounding you. Speak words of thankfulness. Rejoice in my presence. And as you do this, you will feel your spirit lift, your peace return, and your worries fade like mist in the morning sun. For I am with you, I am providing for you, and I will never stop blessing you. My beloved, I have seen your faith, the quiet faith that holds on in silence, the faith that refuses to let go even when answers seem far away. This kind of faith has brought you closer to me than you realize. But now, I am calling you deeper. Faith was never meant to live hidden in your heart. Faith is not only something to feel, it is something to live. It is a fire that shapes your decisions, a light that guides your steps, and a strength that moves you forward, even when you are unsure. You have heard the words, faith without works is dead. I do not speak this to scold you, but to awaken what already lives inside of you. You are not meant to live a life standing still. You are meant for more impact, more joy, more purpose. You have come too far to settle for comfort. The time for hesitation is over. You do not need to wait until everything looks perfect before moving forward. I am already walking with you. Where you lack, I will provide. Where you feel weak, I will strengthen. Where you feel lost, I will guide. All I need from you is a willing heart. There are dreams I planted in you long ago, dreams you may have set aside, believing the time had passed. But hear me now, those dreams were never wasted. They were seeds, waiting for the water of faith. Water them again. Speak life into them. Revisit what I whispered into your heart in the quiet. Whether it is to write, to lead, to serve, to encourage, or simply to love with greater passion, the time is now. You are not too old. You are not too late. As long as you still breathe, I can use you in powerful ways. But to step forward, you must also let go. Let go of the fears that whisper you're not enough. Let go of the patterns that steal your peace. Let go of the voices that say you are finished. I have the final word, and I declare that you are chosen, anointed, and ready. Do not build your future on fear. Build it on my promises. Feed your heart with my word, not the noise of the world, not the lies of doubt. Feed your faith, and your faith will build your future. You already believe in me. Now believe in what I can do through you. Rise each morning with expectation. Walk with boldness. Pray with conviction. Love with intention. Speak truth, even when it costs you. And never forget, wherever you go, I go before you. You are never walking alone. Let your life reflect what you believe. Not just belief in me, but belief that I still heal, still guide, still provide, and still work miracles through ordinary lives like yours. You have walked beside me for years. Now I call you to walk for me with courage. For your faith in action will become the legacy that outlives you. Your words, your choices, your love, they will ripple into the lives of others long after today. My child, I have seen the battles you faced, the storms that tested your strength, the nights that seemed endless, and through it all, I was there. I have never left you. I never will. You may look at the challenges ahead and feel they are too much to carry. But listen closely, you are stronger than you think. Not because of your strength, but because of mine. When you are weak, I am strong. When you stumble, I carry you. When there is no way forward, I make a way where none existed before. Do not let the weight of your trials break your spirit, my child. These struggles were never sent to destroy you, they were sent to shape you. Every challenge, every hardship, every obstacle is like fire refining gold, molding you into the person I always knew you could become. I never promised you a life free of storms, but I did promise you this: you will never walk through them alone. When the winds rage, I am your anchor. When the waters rise, I am your strength. When trouble surrounds you, remember I have already overcome the world. Think of how far you've come. The nights you thought you wouldn't survive, yet here you are. The days when pain felt endless, yet healing came. The moments when you doubted you could keep going, yet my grace carried you forward. My faithfulness has never failed you, and it never will. These trials are not signs that I've abandoned you. They are signs that I am working in your life. They are strengthening your faith, deepening your trust, and preparing you for greater victories ahead. So do not let fear steal your courage. Do not let worry silence your prayers. Do not let discouragement make you forget who is in control. Keep walking forward. Keep believing. Keep pressing on. The road may be rough, but you are not walking it alone. I go before you to prepare the way. I walk beside you as your companion. I stand behind you as your defender. No enemy can defeat you. No hardship can destroy you. No storm can break you, because I am your strength. And one day, when you look back, you will see how every tear, every battle, every storm had a purpose. You will see how I turned pain into strength, trials into growth, and obstacles into stepping stones. Nothing has been wasted. My child, do not lose heart. Do not give up. The victory is already written with your name on it. Stand strong. Keep your faith. For I am with you now, and I will never leave you. You may feel as if your best days are behind you, that the doors have closed, that your story is nearly over. But listen carefully, I am not done with you. As long as there is breath in your lungs, there is purpose in your life. The future ahead of you is not empty, it is filled with promise. I am still preparing something beautiful for you. Yes, you walked through valleys. Yes, you faced disappointments and laid down dreams you thought were gone forever. There were moments you even wondered if I had forgotten you. But hear this, I have never forgotten a single prayer. Not one tear has been wasted. I have been working behind the scenes all along, weaving together something greater than you can yet see. Your journey has been hard, but never meaningless. Every trial has built endurance. Every setback has refined your spirit. Every season has shaped you into someone stronger, wiser, and more compassionate. Now I ask you to lift your eyes. Do not look back with regret, but look forward with hope. You may not carry the energy of your youth, but your wisdom is power. Your words bring healing, your presence carries light, and your story is a testimony the world needs. What the world values may fade, but the impact of a faithful heart lasts forever. You still have much to give, more than you realize. I am preparing new paths for you. They may not look like what you expected, but they will overflow with purpose, connection, and joy. In this season, you will discover gifts that have been hidden within you all along, waiting for this moment to awaken. This is that moment. Whether through kindness, mentoring, creating, serving, or simply loving deeply, you still carry my purpose. Never think you are too old, too late, or too weak. My plans are not bound by time or limited by age. Remember Abraham, who received his promise in his old age. Remember Moses, who was called when the world counted him out. I specialize in doing new things in unexpected seasons, and I am doing something new in you right now. So let your heart rise again. Let hope take root where despair once lived. Let your faith rise like the sun after a long night. Your story is far from over. The next chapter is in my hands, and it is filled with goodness. Yes, there are still burdens you carry and questions you hold, but you will not walk into tomorrow alone. I am before you. I am beside you. I am behind you, covering you in mercy and grace. Believe this, your best is not behind you. It is still ahead. And above all, remember this truth deep in your heart: you are loved. Loved not just when you succeed, not just when you are strong, not just on your best days. You are loved always. I know the mistakes you regret, the moments you wish you could erase, the guilt you've carried for far too long. But my love does not depend on your performance. It is not based on your failures or achievements. It is unshakable, eternal, unconditional. Before you took your first breath, I chose you. Before you made your first mistake, I called you mine. Even now, I wrap you in mercy and whisper to your soul, let go of shame, release the guilt, for you are forgiven. You keep replaying the mistakes, the regrets, the what-ifs, wondering if things could have turned out differently. But listen closely, your past does not decide your worth. I do. And I say you are chosen, you are loved, you are renewed. The labels of failure that you've carried are not your identity. I have already erased them. I have already spoken a new name over you, redeemed, cherished, and made whole. When you come to me with a heart that is honest and willing, I never push you away. I never keep a record of the wrongs you've done. I do not hold your sins over your head. I wipe them clean. As far as the sunrise is from the sunset, that's how far I have removed them from you. You might still remember the pain, but I don't. To me, they are gone forever. They have no authority over your future anymore. So why keep punishing yourself for something I've already forgiven? Why let the voice of the enemy tell you lies about who you are when my voice has already declared the truth? You are mine, and nothing can change that. My grace runs deeper than every mistake. My mercy is wider than every failure. My arms are always open, waiting to hold you not when you have it all together, but right now, as you are, with your fears, your doubts, your brokenness, and all the pieces you don't know how to fix. You don't need to repair yourself before coming to me. I am the healer. I am the restorer. Let my love be the ground beneath your feet, the shelter over your head, and the light that guides your steps. The world will try to convince you that love must be earned, that you must perform, achieve, or prove yourself before being accepted. But hear me, my love is not conditional. I loved you before you could even spell the word love. I loved you before you ever made your first mistake. I love you when you doubted, when you stumbled, when you fell, and I love you still. My love is not based on how perfect you are, but on who I am. And I am love itself. So walk with your head lifted high. Walk with confidence. Your past does not define your destiny. My love does. And my love is unshakable, eternal, and forever yours. My beloved child, I know life has not been easy for you. There have been nights when sorrow sat heavy on your chest, days when frustration drained your strength, and seasons of waiting that made you wonder if I even heard your prayers. You've carried loads that seemed too heavy and walked through storms that nearly broke your spirit. But hear me, I never left you, not for a moment. Every tear, every ache, every cry in the silence has been seen and treasured by me. None of it was wasted. I know sometimes you question why certain doors closed, why answers didn't come in your timing, or why the road feels uncertain. But I see what you cannot. I know what is best for you, even when it doesn't make sense right now. Every trial has been shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the greater things I have in store. Nothing in your life has been random. The joyful moments and the painful ones together are being woven into a masterpiece. What you thought was a setback, I am using as a setup for something bigger. What felt like loss, I am transforming into the foundation for a new beginning. Do not grow tired in the waiting. Do not lose heart in the silence. My timing is perfect, and when the right moment comes, you will see how every broken piece fits beautifully into my design. The road may be long, but I am with you. The night may be dark, but dawn is coming. Trust me when I say the best is still ahead. Even now, storms may rage, but they will not last forever. Hold my hand tightly. Walk with courage, because you are not walking alone. I am your strength when you feel weak. I am your refuge when you feel unsafe. I am your steady foundation when the ground beneath you shakes. No valley will swallow you. No mountain will stop you. No enemy can defeat you, because I am with you. My child, everything in life has a rhythm, a season, a sacred timing. There is a time to sow and a time to reap, a time to weep and a time to rejoice. You may not always understand the season you are in, but every single one has a purpose. And I am standing at the center of it all. Don't lose yourself in the rush of daily burdens. Don't measure your worth by how much you can accomplish or how much the world applauds you. Your worth was sealed by my hands long before you ever took your first step. So when the weight of the day exhausts you, don't return to your worries, bring them to me. Rest your soul in my presence. Focus on what truly matters: faith, love, peace, and the integrity of your heart. The anxious thoughts that circle your mind have no power compared to my truth. Let them go and anchor yourself in me. I see every act of love you give, even when no one else notices. I see the sacrifices, the quiet prayers, the choices you make to honor me when no one is watching. These are precious to me, like treasures stored in heaven. Do not let discouragement steal the value of your calling. Every act of kindness, every word of faith, every moment of trust is a seed, and in its season, it will bear fruit. I have placed within you a strength that is not your own, a patience that will carry you when you feel like giving up, and a resilience born of my spirit. You are stronger than you believe, because I am within you. And with me you will never fall. Even when troubles rise up around you, and the road ahead looks clouded, know this: your steps are not random. I am guiding you with a steady hand. When hope feels like a fading light in the distance, remember, I am closer than the very air you breathe. So don't lose heart. Keep your spirit firm and your faith unshaken. Walk the path I have prepared for you with confidence, because nothing you do in my name ever goes unnoticed. Not one prayer, not one act of love, not one moment of perseverance is wasted. I see it all, and I promise you that your endurance will bring rewards far beyond what you can imagine. In every season of life, whether it's rest or labor, grief or celebration, my hand never leaves yours. Trust me, and in time, you will see how beautifully I have been crafting your story, a life filled with peace, meaning, and joy that no one can ever take away. My beloved child, come close and listen carefully, because I want to remind you of something unshakable: you are still chosen. Yes, even now, in this very season of your life, you remain chosen. Before your first breath, I mark you as mine, and nothing has changed since then. No matter how many years have passed, no matter what the world says, my purpose for you has not faded. The calling I placed on your life is still alive. The gifts I wove into your soul are still needed. The world may try to convince you that your best days are gone, that your significance has ended, but I, your God, declare the truth: your story is still unfolding. There is still more for you to give, still more for you to experience, still more for you to become. If you are breathing today, it is proof that my hand is still upon you. There are people who need the wisdom you carry. There are hearts waiting for the kindness you've been gifted with. There are prayers that only your voice will lift, prayers that will unlock blessings in the lives of others. Your experience is not wasted, it is a treasure. Your love, shaped by both joy and sorrow, is medicine to those around you. Do not think you need to chase after grand achievements to prove your value. Your worth is already secured in me. But know this: I will use you sometimes in small ways, sometimes in quiet ways, but always in powerful ways that ripple through eternity. When you share your story, I am speaking through you. When you encourage someone who feels lost, you are planting seeds that will outlive you. When you simply listen and love, you are becoming my vessel of grace. So do not look back at your past years with regret, as though your best days are behind you. Instead, lift your eyes, because I am still writing new chapters of your story. Every morning you wake is another day filled with purpose. When you feel weary, lean into me. When you feel unseen, remember that I see you completely. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, know that I am the one who fills your hands again. My calling has never left your life. You are still woven into my plan, and I will continue to do beautiful and meaningful things through you, not because of your strength, but because of mine. So breathe deeply, my child. You do not have to figure it all out. Stay close to me, and I will guide your steps, open the right doors, and connect you with the people who need what only you can give. At the end of each day, as you lay your head down, rest in the peace that you are still chosen, still called, still deeply loved. I delight in you, and I will never stop. There is a quiet power in your faithfulness that echoes far beyond what you can see. Though the world may overlook your quiet acts of love, I never miss them. I hear the prayers whispered in silence. I see the sacrifices made out of love, not for recognition. Every unseen effort is precious to me. My kingdom does not celebrate noise or applause. It celebrates hearts that love, serve, and adore even when no one is watching. In the secret places of your life, battles are being won that no one else knows about. When you pray without asking for credit, when you choose forgiveness over bitterness, when you extend kindness instead of judgment, you are building a legacy of beauty that cannot be destroyed. And you may ask yourself, does this even matter? Has anyone noticed how much I've tried? My answer is clear: yes. It matters more than you realize. I notice. I remember. Your hidden faithfulness is a light that shines in heaven, and it is an offering that brings me joy. Nothing done in love is ever forgotten. In my perfect time, I will lift you up. I will honor what was done humbly. I will celebrate what was offered in love. Don't measure your value by how many people applaud you. Do not doubt the power of a kind word, a faithful heart, or a steady spirit. These small things are building something sacred, not just for now, but for eternity. Some of your greatest sacrifices may never be spoken out loud, but I have seen every one. I've seen the heavy burdens you carried for others, the choices you made that protected them, the hands that kept reaching out in love even when they were tired. None of it is forgotten. I know it can feel discouraging when your efforts go unseen by others, but don't lose hope. Every moment of faithful service is storing up a harvest. The world may overlook the quiet, but I never do. Keep your heart steady. Keep living with love. Keep trusting that I am keeping account of every hidden act of righteousness. The time will come when what was done in secret will be honored openly. The tears you shed in silence will be turned into joy, and the seeds you planted will bloom into something greater than you could ever dream. The faith you carried silently, without recognition, without applause, will one day shine upon you as your crown. The quiet trust you held when no one else saw, the prayers whispered in hidden places, the hope you clung to when everything seemed lost, none of it was wasted. My child, remain steadfast. Walk in humility, not needing the approval of men, but knowing with all your heart that I am pleased with you. I see the pain you carry deep inside. I see the wounds, some still fresh, others carried for years. I know the disappointments that left scars, the words that pierced like arrows, the losses that still bring tears when you think of them. And yet, in every tear that fell, I was there. Every sigh of exhaustion, I heard. Every night you wondered, will things ever get better? I was by your side, whispering my love, waiting for you to turn fully toward me. Beloved, I am not the God who overlooks your pain. I am the God who heals. And I do not just heal wounds, I make all things new. There are places in your heart that have grown hard because of the storms. Places where trust once stood strong, now fragile. Wells of joy that once overflowed, now running dry. But hear me, my child. I am here to restore what was lost. I am here to rebuild what was broken. I am here to breathe life where hope has faded. Do not believe the lie that your best days are behind you. Do not let fear convince you that healing is too far or that joy has passed you by. The weight you feel today will not be your forever. This pain is not the end of your story. Ahead of you is more joy, more peace, and more life than you can imagine. Give me your burdens. Let go of the anger that drains you. Release the bitterness that has taken root in your heart. Do not carry resentment, it chains you to the past. Forgiveness is not excusing what was done to you. It is breaking free from the grip of yesterday. It is opening the door so that my healing can pour in. When you forgive, when you release, when you place your pain into my hands, you make space for peace, freedom, and restoration. My child, you do not have to be strong every day. You do not have to hide behind a smile and pretend you are fine. Come to me as you are with your wounds, with your fears, with your regrets, and I will give you rest. I will lift the weight from your shoulders. I will breathe life into your weary spirit. I will turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, your heaviness into peace. And when you rise again, you will rise stronger, wiser, and more radiant than before. Do not let your past define your tomorrow. Do not let your wounds decide your worth. Your story is not finished, I am still writing, and what I write is beautiful. Trust me with the pen. Rest in my presence. Let me remind you that you are deeply loved, not just in your strength, but also in your weakness. Not only in your victories, but also in your struggles. I am not waiting for perfection before I move. I am ready now. If you open your heart, I will heal. I will restore. I will make you whole again. Beloved, pause with me. Take a deep breath. Feel the quiet surrounding you. Right now, in this very moment, you are wrapped in my peace. I know how much you have carried the years of responsibility, the weight of change, the heartbreaks and silent battles no one else knew. I know there were days when joy felt far away, like a memory from long ago. But today I remind you, joy is not gone. Joy is here. Joy belongs to your present, and it will flood your future because I am with you. The world rushes and demands, telling you to carry more, do more, be more. But I invite you to rest. Rest in me. Come as you are and sit in my presence the way you would on a quiet porch at sunrise, still, peaceful, unhurried. For this is where joy begins. Joy is not found in perfection. It is not found in achievement or in having everything just right. True joy flows from knowing you are mine, and I am always with you. And one of the most powerful ways to unlock this joy is through gratitude. Gratitude awakens your spirit, opens your eyes, and reminds your heart of all that I have already done. Beloved, look around you. The sun still rises, painting the sky in colors I chose for you. The air you breathe, the warmth on your skin, the song of the birds, all are gifts from me. Small reminders that my love surrounds you every single day. Think of the people I've placed in your life, the laughter you've shared, the hands you held, the prayers you've prayed that still echo before me. These are treasures, proofs of my faithfulness in every season. And when you choose gratitude, when you speak thankfulness even for the little things, something shifts inside you. The worries shrink. The weight lifts. Your heart remembers how good I have been, how good I still am, and how good I will always be. Gratitude anchors you to my goodness and opens the door for peace this world cannot give. This is how you rise above discouragement. This is how you move from merely surviving to truly living. So let your heart be light today. Not because life is always simple, but because my faithfulness never fails. My beloved, I'm with you. I am for you. And I will never stop working for your good. If this message has touched your heart, pause for a moment and reflect. Write in the comments what part of your heart needs healing today. And if you are choosing gratitude, if you are choosing to trust me, click the like button as a declaration of faith and whisper, Lord, I choose gratitude. I choose to believe. Not because you have all the answers, but because you have me and I am enough. When your questions multiply, when your steps feel unsure, and when your heart searches for clarity, remember this truth: my presence is greater than certainty. I ask you to praise me not only when everything feels perfect, but even when the road seems unclear. Sing to me, not only when victories surround you, but in the quiet, ordinary, unseen moments where no one else is watching. For I am working in all things, the highs, the lows, the seasons of plenty and the nights of waiting. Every turn, every delay, every breakthrough is shaping you, blessing you, and strengthening you for greater joy. Beloved, the peace you seek is not far away. It is already here. The joy you thought was lost is still within reach, waiting to rise again within you. You will find it, not by chasing what has slipped away, but by opening your heart to what I am doing right now. So come, rest in my presence. Breathe in the goodness of today. Smile at the gifts I've placed around you. Laugh freely without fear. Give thanks for how far we've come together. And hold on to this promise: your story is not over, because the best is yet to come. My beloved child, I see you. I see how tightly you've been holding on, refusing to let the pieces slip from your hands. I know the weight you carry in silence, the burdens no one else notices. I see the pressure you feel to stay strong for those around you, to hold everything together even when you're breaking inside. I see the inner battles that rage in the quiet hours of the night. You've done your best. You've tried to fix what's broken, to protect the ones you love, to stay standing when the ground beneath you felt unstable. But now, I am asking you for something sacred, something that feels risky but will bring freedom. I am asking you to let go. Let go of the thoughts that keep you awake. Release the fear that paints worst-case pictures in your mind. Lay down the constant need to figure everything out. You were never designed to carry it all. That is why I am here. I am your father, your shepherd, your protector, and I have never lost control. I know it feels difficult to loosen your grip. I know you fear that if you let go, everything will fall apart. But child, what if things finally come together when you release them to me? What if peace flows in at the very moment you stop striving and start trusting? Trusting me is not weakness. It is not giving up. It is choosing to rest in my perfect timing, my grace, my higher plan that you cannot yet see. You have never been alone, not for a single second. I was there when you couldn't see the way forward, when your heart shattered, when you sat in the doctor's office trembling with fear, when you wondered if you could keep going. Even then, I was right beside you. I have not changed. I am still here. I am still for you. Letting go is not failure. It is wisdom, is strength, is the choice to trade the crushing weight of control for the comforting power of my presence. I want you to breathe again, not shallow breaths filled with worry, but deep, steady breaths of peace. I want you to rest not just in body, but in soul, in the hidden places where you've carried tension and pain. That rest will only come when you release what is heavy into my hands. You've carried the questions about your family, your finances, your future long enough. Now let me carry them for you. I see the whole picture. I know the road ahead. I have already prepared the way. Nothing surprises me. Nothing is too great for me. Every detail of your life matters. Every tear, every prayer, every unspoken word. Even the things that don't make sense right now are being woven together for your good. I know the thoughts that haunt you, the regrets you replay, the doubts you struggle to silence. But I am greater than your regrets, stronger than your fears, and more faithful than your doubts. My word is your anchor. My promises are your foundation. You don't need to know what tomorrow holds. You only need to trust the one who holds tomorrow, and that is me. Look back for a moment. Remember the nights you thought you wouldn't make it through, the days you wanted to quit, the moments when you said, I can't take another step. Yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still hoping. Even if it feels like only a flicker of hope, that flicker is proof of my presence. It is my strength that kept you from collapsing. It is my light that guided your way. It is my love that never released its hold on you. So let go. Not because you are giving up, but because you are giving it all to me. Trust me with the pain you hide, the dreams you fear to believe in, the people you love more than words. Trust me with the parts of your story that feel unfinished, uncertain, or undone. I will not fail you. I will not walk away. I will lead you with peace. I will carry what you cannot, and I will turn it all into blessing. You are safe in me. You are seen. You are deeply, unconditionally loved. When you finally trust me, when you truly place every care into my hands, you will experience a peace this world cannot give, and a strength no storm can shake. My beloved, I know the weight you've carried. I have seen the moments when you smiled for others, but felt empty inside. I know the quiet sighs at the end of long days. I know the loneliness that lingers even when you are surrounded by people. I see it all, not from afar, but from right beside you. You have never walked a single step alone. There is no valley too deep that my presence cannot reach. No darkness too thick that my light cannot break. Even in your lowest moments, I have been with you. When you've wondered, does anyone see me? Does anyone know the pain I carry? My answer is yes. I see you. I know you. And I will never stop pursuing you with my love. So today, my child, release your grip. Let go of the fears, the weight, the endless striving. Rest in me. I have you. I always have and I always will. Your story is not ending, it is unfolding into something greater than you can imagine. You are loved beyond measure. You are carried in my hands. And with me, the best is still to come. My child, I was there in the hospital room, in the silence of the night, when hope seemed fragile and your heart trembled with fear. I was there in the tears you could not explain, when words failed but your spirit cried out. I held you in those moments, whispering peace into your troubled soul, reminding you that even in the deepest pain, you were never alone. Even when you struggled to hear me, even when you wondered if I had gone quiet, I walked with you through every storm. Not as a distant observer, not as a faraway God, but as your shelter, your refuge, and your strength. The world often tells you to be strong, to hide your weakness, to carry every burden on your own. But I speak a better word over you. I say, bring your pain to me. Let me be your strength when yours is gone. When you are weary, lean into me. When you feel like you cannot take another step, I will lift you up. My grace is not for the perfect, nor is it reserved for those who have it all figured out. My grace is poured out like living water for those who feel like they are falling apart, for those who carry more than they were ever meant to. My child, you were never created to shoulder life's burdens alone. That is why I am here. I am your place of safety. In me, you never need to pretend that everything is fine. You do not need to mask your tears or hide your questions. You don't have to have all the answers. All you need to do is come to me just as you are, with your brokenness, your doubts, your weariness, and your fears, and I will embrace you. When grief feels too heavy to bear, I am the one who catches every tear and comforts your soul. When fear creeps into the night, and you lie awake wondering about tomorrow, remember this: I am already in your tomorrow. I go before you. I surround you on every side. I cover you with my peace that surpasses understanding, a peace the world cannot give and cannot take away. There may be voices from your past that told you your pain did not matter, that you had to be stronger, that your suffering was weakness. But I say to you now, your pain matters deeply to me. I do not dismiss it. I do not turn away. I enter into it with you. I do not shame your struggle. Instead, I honor your endurance. I see the courage it has taken for you to keep moving forward. And I promise you this: I will bring beauty from every broken piece of your story. You have not been forgotten. Even in the moments when you feel invisible, I see you. Even in the seasons when you feel numb and empty, I am still near. You may not always understand the why, but you can always trust my heart. I am working all things together for your good, even now. In my presence, there is healing. In my embrace, there is restoration. Let me renew your weary soul. Let me breathe life into your spirit once more. Let me carry you through this season until your strength is restored. My child, I will never grow tired of holding you. I will never stop loving you. In every moment of your pain, I am closer than your very breath. Keep moving forward, not in your own strength, but in mine. I am your refuge, your protector, your unfailing help in times of trouble. I will never abandon you. I will never let you go. You are precious to me more than you realize, more than words could ever express. From the moment I formed you, I knew you. Every thought, every dream, every fear, every loneliness, see them all. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are my beloved creation, my cherished one, chosen and deeply loved. Yes, I know there have been times when you questioned whether I was truly guiding you, Times when the path seemed unclear, when the weight of life felt unbearable. But hear me, my child, I have never left you. Even when your faith wavered, I remained faithful. Even when you doubted, I was strengthening you. Even when you felt lost, I was leading you forward step by step. My promises are not fragile words. They are unshakable truths, a foundation that cannot be moved. The plans I have for you are good, filled with purpose, filled with hope. My timing may not always match your own, but trust this, I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Lift your eyes. Do not fix your gaze only on what has been lost, on what did not go as you hoped. Look forward, for I am preparing something greater for you. The enemy whispers lies of fear and doubt, trying to convince you that your best days are behind you. But I tell you with certainty, your future is brighter than you imagine. What I have in store for you surpasses your greatest dreams. So hold tightly to my promises. Do not let fear rob you of what I am preparing. Walk forward in faith, even when the path is uncertain. I have secured your victory with my own hands. Nothing, no failure, no setback, no circumstance can undo what I have planned for you. My invitation is simple. Come closer. Close your eyes and picture yourself in my embrace. Feel my arms around you, steadying you, lifting you above the weight that presses down. Let my presence fill the spaces where fear once lived. Rest in me. Lay down the burdens you've carried for far too long. You don't need to hold it all together, I am holding you. Come to me, not just when you are strong, but especially when you are weak. Seek me with your whole heart, and you will find me waiting for you with open arms. I long to fill you with peace that goes beyond understanding. I long to remind you that your future is secure in my hands. Do not let your past mistakes, your present fears, or your uncertainties about tomorrow hold you back. My love for you is unshakable, untouched by failure, unmoved by doubt. I do not love you for what you do. I love you for who you are, my child, my beloved, my chosen one. So stand tall. Walk boldly in faith. Trust that I am leading you into something beautiful. Your story is not over. I am not finished with you yet. And yes, the best is still to come. My beloved, you have walked through storms. Some you shared, others you carried quietly within your heart. You've endured long nights of worry over your health, your family, your children, your home. Yet through it all, I have been there. Not as a silent spectator, but as your shield, your covering, your protector. I have guarded you from dangers you never saw, and I still guard you today. My protection surrounds you. My presence goes before you, and my love will carry you into every tomorrow. There are so many moments in your life you never noticed were miracles in disguise. That night you almost faced danger on the road but walked away unharmed. It wasn't luck, it was my hand covering you. When the doctor's word shifted from fear to relief, it wasn't chance, it was my power protecting you. Even when anger rose in your home, and it seemed like love was about to shatter into pieces, I stepped in quietly, binding hearts together so the family would remain whole. None of these things were coincidences. They were signs of my presence, proof that I am always working in the shadows of your life. Every sudden peace you felt in the middle of panic, that was me. Every time calmness filled you and chaos screamed around you, that was my spirit wrapping you like a shield. I have sent my angels to surround your home. They are not distant myths or stories from old books. They are real, living, breathing warriors. They walk your halls at night. They stand guard at the doors. They watch over your children and grandchildren as they sleep. They follow your loved ones when they step out each day. They do not tire, because I do not tire. They do not sleep, because I never sleep. And because of this, you are never alone, and you never will be. I make you a promise today. The enemy's plans cannot destroy what I have declared blessed. No disease has the authority to consume what I have sealed with my love. I know you've worried about tomorrow, about losses that might come, about storms that might rise. But I am the God who already stands in your tomorrow. I see the road ahead of you, and I am clearing every obstacle. Even now, I am lifting the dark clouds that hung over your family for too long. I am healing what was torn apart between siblings, between spouses, between generations. The grudges you thought would never end are already softening. What you thought was permanently broken is being pieced back together by my hand. Where there was betrayal, I am planting loyalty. Where mistrust stood tall, I am building bridges stronger than before. Do not think of me as a fragile shield. I am a fortress unshakable, impenetrable, and eternal. So when the arrows of fear try to fly your way, they will fall powerless. When the enemy whispers lies into your ear, my truth will thunder louder. And my truth says this: you are mine. You are protected. You are safe under my covering. I see the pain in your body, the weariness in your bones, the way you sometimes feel weaker with each passing day. But I also see the light in your spirit, a fire that has not gone out, a soul that still carries purpose. I am your healer. I will strengthen what feels heavy. I will restore what feels broken, and I will bring life not only to your body, but also to your soul. And this blessing I'm pouring over you is not temporary. It will not fade when seasons change. It is anchored in eternity. It will overflow from your life into the lives of your children, and their children, and the generations that follow. Your family line carries my favor. Your bloodline is marked with my name, and I will not allow fear, harm, or destruction to define your legacy. The voices that speak fear into your heart are not my voice. My voice brings peace. My voice brings freedom. My voice restores wholeness. So rest tonight without fear. Rise each morning with courage. Because you are wrapped in my arms. You are guarded by my hand, and you are sustained by my heart. No weapon formed against you will ever prosper. No scheme, no trap, no plan of the enemy will succeed. For I am your deliverer, and I will never let you go. My beloved child, I know the weight of what you have endured. I have watched the battles that stretched you, the storms that bent you, the nights when your tears fell silently. Life has tested you, but it has not broken you. Even when your strength was nearly gone, you pressed on. I have seen your courage, and I honor it. But hear this truth: you were never expected to carry all of this alone. I have been with you every step, and I am still here, giving you a strength beyond your own. When your energy runs dry, when your heart feels faint, when your body aches and your soul feels close to collapsing, I understand. I designed you, and I know your limits. That is why I offer you something more: my supernatural strength. A strength that never runs out, that is not shaken by age, that does not depend on what happens around you. My strength is made perfect when you feel weak. I know the world feels uncertain. I know fear keeps trying to knock at the door of your mind. Fear of sickness, fear of loss, fear of the future. But my perfect love drives out every fear. So when the storm rises, when you feel like you are standing in the center of chaos, know this: you are not alone. I am your anchor. I am your calm. I am your compass that always leads you home. Do not trust in your own ability. Trust in my promise to carry you. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is faith that keeps walking even when fear is present. And you, my child, have that courage within you. It may tremble, it may feel quiet, but it is real, and I am using it. There is a power inside you that this world cannot explain. It does not come from your own strength, but from my Spirit living in you. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the grave now breathes inside of you. That is why nothing will overcome you. That is why no darkness can silence you. You are chosen. You are guarded. You are deeply loved. And as long as I live, and I live forever, you will always remain under my unshakable protection. My child, this is why you have never been defeated. This is why, no matter how many times life tried to crush you, you rose again. Not because you carried superhuman power, but because I carried you in my strength. Every storm that came against you, I stood as your shelter. Every battle that tried to consume you, I became your shield. You are not standing today because life was easy, you are standing because my hand never let you go. Let this truth settle deeply in your heart. No wave can drown you, no fire can consume you, no darkness can hide you. You are mine. The winds may roar, the storms may shake, but you are always held in my arms. When the waves rose higher than your head, I lifted you higher. When the weight of sorrow pressed against your chest, I breathed my peace into your lungs. I am the one who speaks to raging storms, who commands the winds and waves to be still, and that same voice has spoken over your life again and again. That is why you are still here. That is why the storm did not destroy you. That is why you are still rising. Do not depend only on your own strength, for even the strongest human strength runs dry. Do not think you must carry it all alone. I am not asking you to be without fear, I am asking you to be full of faith. Lean into me. Rest in me. Trust me. Even when you cannot see the evidence, I am moving behind the curtain of your life. I am arranging details you cannot yet see. I am sending help you didn't even know you needed. I am shielding you in ways you may never fully understand. I have surrounded you with protection. Angels walk the paths before you. My presence covers your home like a blanket of safety. When the enemy tried to whisper lies into your ear, I ground them out with truth, my truth. And my truth says you are mine. You are loved. You are chosen. You are safe in me. I am pouring out wisdom to guide you through the days ahead. Grace to carry you when the road feels long. Strength to rise when your knees feel weak. You are not simply surviving, you are more than a conqueror through my love. Not because of your own ability, but because of who I am in you. So lift your head, beloved. Straighten your back. Walk forward, not in fear of what could go wrong, but in faith that I am walking with you. My precious child, I know the secret thoughts of your heart. I know you have quietly wondered if your brightest days are already behind you. You've looked back with both gratitude and sorrow, grateful for the blessings, but grieving the losses, the faces you miss, the dreams you think may never return. But hear me clearly. I am not finished with you. Your story is not closing. Your future is not small. Your life is not fading. I have written new chapters, and they are waiting for you. Your future is filled with hope. I am the one who has carried you through every valley, and I will continue to carry you into fields of peace, rivers of joy, and mountains of purpose. There are still moments of laughter, mornings of fresh mercy, and evenings of deep peace waiting to greet you. Even if life feels slower now, even if your hands are tired and your steps less quick, my plans for you have not slowed. My story for you is still unfolding. Dreams are not only for the young. Hope does not belong to one season of life. You are still breathing because I still have beautiful things to reveal to you. I still have ways to use your heart, your story, your wisdom. Every lesson you learned in sorrow, every victory you gained in silence, every sacrifice you made when no one saw it all matters. And now, those treasures of experience inside you will bless others in ways you cannot even imagine. Never underestimate the power of your presence. Sometimes the simplest word of encouragement, a gentle smile, or a listening ear can shift the weight someone else carries. Your story carries power. Your scars carry testimony. Your faith is a light that will guide others through their own darkness. Even when you feel small, I am using you in ways greater than you know. Do not let regret steal your today. Do not let fear rob your tomorrow. Nothing is too broken for me to heal. No mistake too great for me to forgive. No missed opportunity too late for me to redeem. I weave you in broken pieces into a design more beautiful than before. I make all things new, including you. So I say to you again, lift your eyes. Do not focus only on what hath been lost, but on what I am still preparing. There are mornings of peace you have not yet seen, laughter that will surprise you, blessings that will leave you speechless. When you feel uncertain about the future, remember this: I have already walked ahead of you. I know the road. I see the turns. I have cleared the path. Even when you cannot see the full picture, trust that the artist is still painting. The story is still being written. And with me, stories never end in sorrow. They always end in redemption. So smile at the days ahead. Breathe deep again. Live each moment with joy. For I hold tomorrow in my hands, and I also hold you. You are my beloved, and I have prepared blessings not only for eternity, but here and now, in this very season of your life. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep trusting. No matter your age, no matter your season, your story is not finished. The best is still yet to come. There are dreams inside you, dreams that once felt too distant, too delayed, and almost impossible. Maybe you thought the time had passed, or that your chance was gone. But listen carefully. Those dreams are not forgotten. I was the one who planted them within you, and I alone know the perfect moment to bring them alive. What you think has slipped away is still very much alive in my plan. Your story is not measured by what you lost or missed, but by the beauty I am still preparing for you. And believe me, what I have in store is far greater than what you've imagined. I see how the weight of years has pressed on your heart. I know the discouragement of prayers that seemed unanswered, the pain of hopes that felt broken, the disappointments that hardened your spirit. But I am the God who breathes life into places that seem dry and lifeless. I am the one who softens hearts that feel heavy, who awakens hope when it seems buried, and who restores joy that you thought could never return. What looked like an ending in your eyes was only the setup for a brand new beginning that I am unfolding before you. Open your eyes and notice the signs all around you. The gentle whispers you've been hearing, the unexpected peace in moments of chaos, the people who entered your life right at the time you needed them most. None of these are coincidences. They are reminders that I am near, that I am moving behind the scenes, aligning every detail perfectly for your good. I am restoring what the years tried to take, and I am doing it with love, precision, and a purpose that will amaze you. The journey may have been long, but the path ahead is overflowing with promise. I am filling your spirit with strength you didn't know you had, vision that will guide your steps, and peace that no storm can steal. Stay close to me, and I will lead you step by step into the new beginnings you never thought possible. There is laughter waiting for you. There are relationships still to blossom, opportunities ready to unfold, and meaning hidden in every breath you take. I will use your entire story, not just the victories, but the struggles too, as a living testimony of my faithfulness. And through you, I will shine a light so bright that others walking through their own dark paths will find hope. So rise, my beloved child. Lift your head high. A new dawn is breaking, and what lies ahead is not smaller than what has passed. It is greater, because it is built upon everything I have carried you through. I am not finished with you. In truth, I am only getting started. With me, no season is wasted and no age is too late. Every single day is a fresh beginning. If these words echo in your heart, share them. Leave a word, a prayer, or simply say amen. Because your voice might be the exact encouragement someone else needs today. Now hear me, since you have learned how to guard what I've entrusted to you, to walk with focus and stand in faith. The time has come for the next step. The season of preparation is closing, and the season of fulfillment is opening. You have asked me when, Lord. You have cried out in the silence, wondering when the promise would finally come to pass. Listen closely now, the answer is here. The fulfillment is standing at your door. Every moment you waited, I saw. Every tear I counted. I have not forgotten you, nor have I delayed without purpose. The doors that stayed closed were never a denial, they were part of my timing. But now, I open them. Opportunities that once seemed unreachable will now appear before you. What you thought was lost was never gone, it was being refined in my hands for this very moment. I have gone ahead of you, clearing the path, and what once felt impossible will now unfold with ease, not by chance, but by my hand. Do not let fear enter this new season. Do not shrink back, doubting whether you are worthy. You are chosen not by human standards, but by your Creator. I have shaped you through trials, through fire, through obedience in quiet moments. You are ready, more than you realize. You were faithful with little, and now I will trust you with much. But be intentional, don't let fear rob you of this moment. Don't search for excuses, because they will always be there. Fix your eyes on me, not the obstacles. Everything you need is already within you: boldness, courage, wisdom, gifts planted by my Spirit long ago. Now it's time to turn faith into action, prayers into movement. There is kingdom work to be done, meaningful and beautiful, and I have chosen your hands to carry it out. You will bless others. You will speak life where there was despair. You will rebuild what was broken and walk in places where others gave up. Your presence will shift the atmosphere, because I will be with you. And don't be surprised when people notice something different about you. It won't be pride or performance. It will be my glory shining through your surrendered heart. You are becoming a living testimony, not because of what you've achieved, but because you trusted me through it all. Let this truth sink in. This is not the end. It is the unveiling. Every part of your past, even the painful chapters, has been shaping you for this turning point. Destiny doesn't arrive in a single moment. It reveals itself step by step. You are not stepping into uncertainty. You are stepping into the future I have already prepared for you, and it is filled with beauty, power, and purpose. Rise up, my child. Not with hesitation, not with doubt, but with unshakable confidence. Walk forward clothed in peace. Carry joy as your banner, and know this: your future is not uncertain. It is not just a fragile hope. It is a path I have already prepared, and I walk it with you step by step. Every promise I made to you, I will keep. Every word I spoke, I will fulfill. You are stepping into the destiny written for you before time began. And I, your Lord, delight in leading you there. I have seen the battles you faced, the harsh words spoken against you, the betrayals and the unfair treatment you endured. I have seen the nights you cried silently, feeling misunderstood, attacked, and all alone. But hear me clearly: you are not alone, and you are not without defense. I am your protector, your shield, your defender. I stand between you and every force that rises to harm you. No weapon formed against you will succeed, because my power is greater than any scheme, any word, any attack that comes your way. You may not always see what I am doing, but trust me, I am working. I am silencing the voices that try to tear you down. I am removing the traps placed in your path. I am overturning the plans of those who wanted to see you fail. Their intentions will collapse, because my plans for you cannot be stopped. The enemy's desire is to make you afraid, to make you doubt yourself, and to make you doubt me. He whispers lies to convince you that you are weak, unprotected, and alone. But those are only lies. The truth is this: you are surrounded by my presence. My angels stand watch over you, guarding your every step. I have given you authority over the darkness, and nothing shall harm you. Do not let fear take hold of your heart. Do not allow the attacks of others to make you forget who you are and who I created you to be. You are my child, chosen and dearly loved. When others speak against you, you do not need to fight back with your own strength. Stay still and let me be your voice. When opposition rises, stand firm and let me be your strength. Some will not understand your faith. Some will resent the peace you carry because they do not know what true peace feels like. They will question you, criticize you, or try to make you doubt. But don't let their words shake you. Stand strong in my truth. Fix your eyes on me, not on their opinions. You were not created to live in fear. You were not designed to be defeated. You were created for victory. And no matter what comes against you, you will rise, because I am the one lifting you up. So move forward with courage. Do not let the distractions of the enemy pull you away from the blessings I have prepared for you. Keep your heart pure, your faith steady, and your trust in me unshakable. The battles you are facing right now are not forever. The pain and the trials you endure today will turn into testimonies tomorrow, stories of my faithfulness that will inspire others. Remember, I am your fortress, your refuge, and your constant help in times of trouble. Nothing can separate you from my protection, my promises, or my love. You are safe in my hands. Now listen, my beloved child. You are not on this earth by accident. You were not created just to survive, to pass through years quietly, or to fade into the background. You were created for something greater. There is greatness inside you. Not greatness defined by the world, not by fame, wealth, or recognition, but greatness that comes from me. I placed it within you before you were born. Every chapter of your life, the victories and the struggles, the joys and the regrets, has been shaping and preparing you for a higher purpose. Nothing has been wasted. The world may have overlooked you, underestimated you, or counted you out. But I have been building something within you all along. I have been refining your spirit, strengthening your endurance, and teaching you to love when it was hardest. True greatness is not measured by what you have, but by how you remain faithful, how you endure trials, and how you love in the face of pain. And you, my child, have done all of this. You prayed when answers were delayed. You kept faith when giving up seemed easier. You held on when others would have let go. That is greatness in my eyes. You may feel that your best years are behind you, that your influence is small, or that your purpose has already passed. But hear me clearly, it is not over. As long as you breathe, you had a calling. As long as your heart beats, there is divine work for you to do. You are never too old for me to use. You are never too broken for me to restore. You are never too far for me to reach. There are still lives waiting to be touched through you, still prayers that only you can pray, still wisdom that only you can speak. You carry a light, and that light is me. Let it shine, let it guide, let it remind others that even in later seasons of life, there is beauty, purpose, and power. I am doing something new through you, and it will bless not only your generation, but also the ones to come after you. Yes, the road has been painful. There were losses, betrayals, and disappointments. There were moments when you questioned your worth, your voice, even your existence. But I see your heart. I know your value, and I want you to know you matter deeply to me. You are chosen, you are appointed, and you are loved beyond measure. Greatness is not something you chase, it is something I awaken within you. And I am awakening it now. The gifts I placed in you long ago are not gone. They were simply waiting for the right moment to emerge. That moment is now. The season is not one of decline, but of divine impact. I am not closing your story, I am opening the most powerful chapters yet. So rise again with confidence. Not confidence in your own strength alone, but confidence in me. Because I am with you, and through me, you will do more than you ever imagined. My beloved child, hear me now. I am your source. I am your strength. I am the one who will open doors that no one can close. I am the one who makes a way even where there seems to be none. I will surround you with favor. I will lift you up in places where others expected you to fall. Your life will reflect my glory. So silence the voices that tell you that you have missed your chance. Quiet the lies that say you are too late, that too much time has passed, that you are too far gone. For with me, nothing is ever lost. Nothing. I am the God of restoration. I restore what was broken. I renew what was forgotten. I reignite what was buried. Dreams that seemed dead will live again. Passions that grew cold will burn again. You will walk in purpose. You will leave a legacy. You will fulfill the calling that I placed upon your life before you even took your first breath. This is your time. Not next year, not in some distant tomorrow. This is your moment, and I will be with you every step of the way. Major changes are on the horizon, shifts that will bring you into alignment with everything I have promised. Feel my love wrapping around you now. Feel my peace covering you like a blanket. You are not walking through these challenges alone. Today I call you victorious. Not because you have never stumbled, not because you have never cried, but because my love is stronger than every failure, every tear, every storm. I am right there in your health, in your work, in your family. I am opening doors that will change your story. I am lifting burdens that have pressed on your shoulders for too long. I am answering the questions that kept you awake at night. So wipe your tears, lift your heart, for my blessings are already on the way. From this day forward, you will find yourself giving thanks not for small things only, but for miracles, breakthroughs, and answered prayers. Welcome me into your home with love, and let your household honor my presence. For where I am, sorrow cannot remain. Where I dwell, hearts are healed, joy is restored, and light pushes out the darkness. I am healing your home. Healing from sickness, healing from lack, healing from strife. I am filling every corner with my peace and grace. I place a shield of protection over you and those you love. No harm will touch you under the covering of my wings. I am guiding you and your family onto paths of goodness, joy, and love. Worry will not rule your home. Fear will not steal your nights. Doubt will not take your peace. Open your heart to the endless love I have for you. Come closer to me, even in small moments of quiet, whether in prayer, in nature, or in the stillness of your room. There you will feel me renewing your soul, refreshing your spirit, and preparing you for what is ahead. Know this, I am clearing away negativity, breaking chains, and removing obstacles. I have already forgiven your past mistakes. I am lifting the exhaustion from your shoulders and filling you with new courage. Trust me, I am aligning everything for your good, and my angels are working tirelessly to bring abundance into your life. And yes, I know the wounds you carry. Some are visible to others, but many are hidden deep within. I see the memories that still echo in your heart, the words spoken in anger, the betrayals that left scars, the dreams that slipped away. I have seen it all, and I say to you now, you are not defined by those moments. You are not chained to your past. You are being healed. You are being restored. You may have learned to live with the pain, but I never meant for pain to be your permanent companion. I am the God who heals. I have not overlooked your tears, nor ignored your brokenness. Every injustice, every unfair moment, every cruelty, I saw it then. I see it now, and I am redeeming it for your good. Bring me your regrets. Bring me your failures. Bring me the heavy weight of what-ifs that you have carried for years. Lay them down at my feet. I will not condemn you, I will comfort you. I will not push you away, I will draw you closer. I will not reject you, I will restore you. Do not believe the lie that it is too late. Do not believe the lie that you are too broken or too far gone. With me, it is never too late. I bring life to dry bones. I part seas so my children can walk free. I turn mourning into dancing, and I can do that for you. Your healing may not happen in one sudden moment. Sometimes it will come softly, like light breaking through the night. Sometimes it will come through forgiveness, releasing others and releasing yourself. Sometimes it will come through courage, the courage to believe that joy is still possible. But healing will come because I am the one who brings beauty out of ashes. I am not asking you to forget the past. I am asking you to place it in my hands. Let me carry what you can no longer carry. Let me breathe life into the places that feel empty. Let me write a new chapter where you thought the story was over. Your past is not your prison. It will become your platform, the very place from which my grace and power will shine. You're not who you used to be. You are becoming more radiant, more compassionate, more free. And nothing you have gone through will be wasted. I will use every part of your journey, even the painful pieces, to create a future filled with renewed strength, deeper peace, and overflowing joy. The time has come to release the burdens you've held too long, not because they didn't matter, but because you were never meant to carry them forever. Let go not into emptiness, but into my arms. I will take it all, and in exchange, I will give you peace beyond understanding. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. You are mine. And even now, I am restoring you. Walk with me into healing, into hope, into wholeness. What you have done will never be greater than what I can redeem. I am the God who restores, the one who turns ashes into beauty and brokenness into blessing. I take what has been shattered by time, by choices, by the hands of others, and I make it whole again. I gather the scattered fragments of your life, the opportunities that slipped away, the relationships that grew distant, the dreams that seemed to fade, and I breathe my life into them once more. Where the world looks and sees ruin, I see renewal. Where others only declare an ending, I am already preparing a beginning so radiant that it silences the sorrow of yesterday. Nothing you have faced, nothing you have lost, nothing you regret is too damaged for me to use. In fact, it is often in the places of your deepest wounds that I begin my most powerful healing. Let me touch those hidden places, even the ones you've carried in silence for years. Let me lift the cloak of shame that has rested heavy on your shoulders. I have not come to accuse you, nor to remind you of your failures, but to restore what has been stolen, and to remind you that my grace is always greater than your guilt. My forgiveness is not a prize you must strive to earn. It is a gift freely given, unconditionally poured out, sealed by the sacrifice of love that I made for you. Because of that love, your sins are washed clean, your record wiped clear, your shame lifted. You are not condemned. You are redeemed, restored, and renewed. And through me, you have the power to begin again. I know the ache you have carried, the loved one you lost, the words you never spoke, the doors that closed too soon, the roads you longed to take but never did. These sorrows matter to me. Every tear you shed I have caught. Every disappointment you whispered in silence, I have heard. Though I may not erase the past, I will redeem it. I will bring healing that transforms pain into purpose, loss into wisdom, sorrow into strength. You may have told yourself it's too late, that you're too old, too tired, too broken to begin again. But I speak now into your soul. It is never too late with me. I am the author of new beginnings, and I am already writing a new chapter of restoration in your life. This new chapter will not be marked by despair but by joy. Not by endings but by restoration. Not by fading hope, but by hope rising stronger than ever before. I will make you a blessing in your home, a light to your family, an anchor of encouragement to those who need your strength. As you walk with me, I will crown you with wisdom beyond your years, patience that softens hearts, and kindness that transforms lives. I will use your story not in spite of its scars, but because of them. For your redemption will be a living testimony of my faithfulness. You are beloved not because of what you've achieved, but because of who you are to me. My love for you is unshakable. It is wider than your doubts, deeper than your wounds, stronger than every voice that has told you that you are unworthy. Rest on that truth as your firm foundation. From here, we will build something new, something lasting, something eternal. So, child, open your hands and your heart. Step boldly into this new beginning that I have already prepared. You do not walk alone, I go before you, I walk beside you, and I guard behind you. Together, we will move forward on the path of restoration, redemption, and everlasting love. My beloved, I have seen how long you've been holding on. I've seen the silent battles you fought in the quiet hours, the strength you gave away to others while hiding your own pain. I've watched you smile through tears, put others first, and carry burdens no one else could see. And now I am calling you to release it all into my hands. You were never meant to bear the full weight of life on your own. While your courage is beautiful, I want you to know something deeper. It is safe to rest in me. It is safe to breathe, to pause, to let go of the weight that has been pressing against your soul. Bring me everything, the worries that steal your sleep, the regrets that rise uninvited, the fears about tomorrow, the questions about your loved ones. Lay them all at my feet, and in exchange I will give you peace that calms your heart and strength that renews your spirit. You do not need to hold all the answers. That is my role. You only need to trust that I already know the way. Many of the burdens you've carried were never yours to carry at all. The heavy expectations of others, the guilt of old mistakes, the sting of feeling unseen or unappreciated. I see it all, and I speak gently to you. You are not responsible for fixing everything. That is my work. Your task is simple. Walk with me, day by day, step by step, heart to heart. I am not rushing you. Healing is not a race. Transformation is not a deadline. Take your time with me. Sit in my presence. Let my words be the calm that silences your thoughts and the light that guides you forward. Release the anger that hardened your heart. Release the resentment that drained your joy. Not because the pain did not matter, but because your peace matters more. I am the one who heals what was broken, the one who makes things right, the one who carries you into freedom. Joy is waiting for you, but it cannot live where bitterness has planted roots. Let it go, not just once, but as often as you need. And every time you release it to me, you make more room for love, for laughter, for hope to live inside you again. Speak gently to yourself, my child. You are not failing because you feel weary. You are not weak because you need help. You are human and you are mine. I created you to lean on me, to walk with me, to find your strength in me. This journey you are on is sacred, and even when the path looks unclear, trust that I am guiding your every step. I go before you to prepare the way, and I will never leave you behind. And I walk beside you every step, not as a distant observer but as your constant companion. When you stumble, my hand is there to steady you before you fall. When you lose your way, I am the gentle voice guiding you back onto the right path. And when your strength feels drained, I lift you into my arms and carry you through the valleys you could not cross on your own. So today, release what has been weighing you down. Set the heavy burdens at my feet and trust that you were never meant to walk this journey alone. You are cherished, held, and loved far more deeply than you realize. Even in this very moment, I am weaving together every detail of your life, aligning circumstances, shifting doors, and working all things for your good. Nothing escapes my attention. Nothing is wasted. If these words settle peace into your soul, let this be your sacred pause. Take a moment and whisper what you're ready to release. Say it aloud, or write it as a declaration. I release it to you, Lord. This is not weakness, it is freedom. It is the doorway into rest. The same star that once guided weary travelers across unknown lands now shines as a symbol of hope over your own journey. Just as its light pierced the darkness of Bethlehem's fields, so my light breaks into the hidden corners of your heart, revealing clarity where there was confusion and renewal where there was despair. In choosing to enter the world through such a humble beginning, I made a declaration for all time. I draw near to the forgotten, the overlooked, the broken-hearted, and the unseen. No place was too small for me to come. No corner was too unworthy for my presence. This truth remains unchanged today. If you feel like you are living in your own Bethlehem, an unnoticed season, a chapter that seems too small to matter, remember, it was in such a place that heaven touched earth. Greatness, in my kingdom, begins not with applause, but with humility. Not in grand stages, but in quiet stables. Offer me your ordinary days, your small moments, your simple faith, and watch as I breathe meaning into them beyond anything you could dream. Pause and picture that sacred night again, the soft glow of a lantern, the quiet lullaby of a mother holding her child, the awe in the eyes of shepherds who never thought they would witness such glory. That moment was not just history, it was a reflection of my heart for you. If I chose to come in such gentleness, in such humility, then know this: I understand your vulnerabilities. I am near to your pain. I carry your hidden dreams. And I call you not to impress me with perfection, but to draw near to me with honesty. My beloved, I long for your voice not only in desperation, but in the quiet rhythm of your everyday life. You don't need to prepare fancy words or polished prayers. I want your heart as it is, whether filled with joy or weighted with questions, whether steady with faith or trembling with doubt. I welcome every word you bring. Don't isolate yourself when the world feels overwhelming. That's what fear wants. Instead, step into my presence, for I am your shelter. My arms are your quiet refuge. I am not far away. I am closer than your breath, waiting to listen. Prayer is not a ritual to perform. It is a relationship to cherish. Every prayer you whisper rises to me like incense. Every sigh, every tear, every word left unspoken, I hear it. I know what your heart is trying to say even when your lips fall silent. Nothing is lost with me, not the smallest detail, not the simplest prayer. And in the middle of it all, I ask you to give thanks. Gratitude is not just a response, it is a key that opens the gates of peace. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is broken to what is still beautiful. Gratitude plants seeds of joy in your soul, and it declares that your trust is rooted in me, even when circumstances try to say otherwise. So speak, my child. Speak honestly. Pray steadily. Give thanks continually. I am not searching for perfection, only for connection. You are never too far gone to return to me. You are never too late to start again. Whether you prayed this morning or haven't prayed in years, what matters is this moment, right now. Breathe out your burdens. Let your words rise freely. Let your soul rest in the safety of my presence. No masks, no performance, just you and me. And hear me clearly. You are not just passing through life unnoticed. You are my light in a dark world. My spirit dwells within you, not to be hidden, but to shine. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every moment of love carries my presence into places you may never realize. You may see your life as ordinary, but through my eyes, it is extraordinary. The world is weighed down by fear, anger, and despair. But you, my child, carry a different flame. You are my beacon. You are my reminder to the world that hope still lives. So don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to stand for peace when others choose division, to respond with kindness when the world responds with bitterness. The way you live, the way you love, it matters deeply. People are watching. Hearts are being lifted. Lives are being changed by the quiet strength of my light shining through you. And when they ask what makes you different, your life will point them to me. You don't need a stage or a spotlight to make an impact. Your life itself, your resilience, your love, your faith is already a testimony of my goodness. The way you hold your family close, the way you whisper words of hope when others have none, the way you forgive even when the world says they don't deserve it, these are not small things. These are the reflections of my love flowing through you. Every act of grace, every gentle word, every selfless deed carries eternal weight. Do not let discouragement silence that light. There will be moments when people fail to understand you. There will be days when your kindness is misread, when your love is rejected, when the very ones you try to uplift turn away. But do not let this stop you. My son also walked this path. He too was rejected, misunderstood, and despised. Yet he chose to love. He chose to serve, and he chose to shine. And because he never stopped, the world was forever transformed. I am calling you to walk in that same boldness, not with fear of opinions, not with hesitation about what others might say, but with the confidence that you carry my purpose within your very being. When you reflect my love, you heal wounds others cannot see. When you speak my truth, you breathe life into those who feel dead inside. When you carry joy, you lift hearts that have been crushed by sorrow. You are my messenger, my vessel, my living testimony in this world. So shine your light, my child, not to gather praise for yourself, not to be celebrated by men, but so that through you, others may encounter me. Walk in my love. Speak words of life, and let your days be a lamp that guides others out of the darkness. You were never created to hide. You were created to radiate my glory. And as you walk in my light, every step you take is guided by me, every battle you face is covered by me, and every tear you shed is collected by me. Come and rest with me now, beloved. I know how tired you feel inside, even when you smile on the outside. I know how long the years have been, how quietly you've carried burdens that no one else has noticed, how often you've walked through valleys with no one by your side. But you were never truly alone. I have been with you in every valley, through every storm, in every long night where you cried in silence. And I am still here. My arms remain open, offering the safety, the peace, and the comfort your soul longs for. When fear rises and your heart trembles, remember I am your refuge. When doubts cloud your mind and tomorrow feels like a mystery, remember I am your shelter. And when the world weighs too heavy on your shoulders, lean into me, for I will never let you fall. I know the ache that comes when you remember the ones you've lost. I see how nights sometimes stretch longer than you can bear, and how the silence of the day feels louder than any noise. But you are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten, overlooked, or abandoned. You are my treasure. You are my joy. You are my beloved. Your pace may have slowed, but your worth has never changed. In fact, to me, your value grows richer with each passing day. The wisdom you carry, the quiet prayers you whisper, the kindness you pour out even when no one notices, these are precious jewels in my sight. The world may not see their worth, but I do. They are beautiful offerings that rise like incense before me. So when exhaustion pulls you down, let me lift you. When worry steals your peace, hand it to me. When doubts creep in like shadows, let my light break them apart. I know every battle you fought, every dream that slipped away, every chapter that closed too soon. But remember this, I am the God who restores. I am the one who transforms ashes into beauty, who turns mourning into dancing, who takes loss and weaves it into new beginnings. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Not one tear, not one prayer, not one heartbreak is forgotten in my hands. Even now, I am writing fresh pages into your story. Even now, I am giving new meaning to your days. Even now, I am wrapping you in grace that will carry you forward. No flood will overwhelm you. No fire will destroy you. No storm will break you. When the waters rise, I will hold you steady. When flames surround you, they will not consume you. When storms roar, I will cover you under the shadow of my wings. Take a deep breath now, my child. Feel my presence. You are safe. You are loved beyond anything you can measure. And you are exactly where you need to be, resting in me. Be still and let your soul breathe deeply. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'm already there. My arms are wide enough to hold you, strong enough to protect you, and gentle enough to comfort you. From your very first breath to your very last, and even beyond, I am yours, and you are mine. I see the burdens you try to hide. I know the fears you keep in your heart, the questions that steal your sleep, the worries that press on your mind. But you are not alone. You have never been alone. From the very beginning, my hand has guided your steps. My love has surrounded your life. My strength has carried you when you thought you couldn't continue. Even when you felt abandoned, I was there. Even when you could not feel me, I was closer than your breath. You are not walking this road in your own strength. I walk ahead of you, I stand beside you, and I protect you from behind. I am your defender, your shield, your constant refuge. No weapon formed against you will succeed, because I am the one fighting your battles. Darkness will not silence you. Fear will not control you. Shame will not define you. You belong to me, and nothing can take you out of my care. So when the battles of life make you weary, lean on me. I am your strength when you feel weak. I am your wisdom when confusion blinds you. I am your endurance when you want to give up. Stop trying to carry the weight alone. Release it to me. Let go of the burdens I never intended for you to hold. Place your fears, doubts, and worries at my feet. I will carry them for you, because I love you more deeply than you can ever understand. The road ahead may seem uncertain, but I have already walked it. I see what you cannot see. I know what you cannot know. I hold the future in my hands, and I am working all things together for your good. When doors close, it is because I am guiding you elsewhere. When obstacles appear, it is because I am strengthening you. When confusion rises, it is because I am teaching you to trust. Do not fear the unknown, I am already there. Do not fear tomorrow, it is already prepared. I am your light in the darkness, your compass in uncertainty, your anchor in the storm. Listen for my voice. I will lead you. I will direct your path. My promises will never fail. My truth will never shake, and my love will never leave you. My beloved child, walk in my strength, because my strength will never fail you. You are never left alone. You are never unprotected. You are never wandering without direction. I am here, with you and within you, closer than the beat of your own heart, and I will never leave your side. Take a deep breath now. Feel the weight of fear sliding away. Release the grip of worry from your soul. Lift your head high and step forward with confidence. Each step you take, I am guiding. Each moment you feel weak, I am carrying you. I am surrounding you with my protection and my peace. You are not walking this road by yourself. Beloved, I know the deepest cry of your heart. I see your longing for harmony, for connection, for the kind of love that transforms a house into a home filled with peace and laughter. I see the secret prayers you whisper when no one else is listening. I see the tears you hide behind your smile, the weight you carry for your family, and the sleepless nights where you've asked me to heal what feels broken beyond repair. Do not think I am silent. Do not think I have overlooked your pain. Every word you spoke in faith, every prayer whispered in the night, every tear that fell unnoticed by others, I have caught them all. I hold them close, and I am answering in ways you cannot yet see. Right now, even as you listen, I am moving behind the scenes. I am softening hearts that once were hardened, stirring compassion where bitterness lived, and planting seeds of reconciliation that will bloom in their time. You may think change is impossible. You may look at certain family members who have walked away, who have shut their hearts, who carry wounds too deep to speak of, and believe nothing will ever change. But hear me, my child, do not give up. This battle is not yours to fight alone. My spirit is at work in places your eyes cannot see. Even in silence, I am speaking. Even in distance, I am drawing hearts together. Even in hopelessness, I am bringing light. Let my love flow through you like living water. Be the one who chooses peace instead of pride, gentleness instead of accusation, grace instead of anger. Do not worry about finding the perfect words when the time is right. I will give you the words, and they will not wound but heal. Sometimes restoration does not come in one great moment, but in many small holy ones. A gentle embrace, a kind word, a simple prayer. Do not underestimate these moments. They are the seeds of healing, and I will cause them to grow into something beautiful. And yes, forgiveness will be required. There are wounds you've carried for too long. There are hurts that tried to define you. But forgiveness is not weakness, it is freedom. Let go of the bitterness that has weighed you down. Justice belongs to me. You do not need to hold on to pain to prove your worth. When you forgive, you open the door for joy to return. You make space in your heart for peace to dwell again. You allow my spirit to move freely in your home. My child, there is no relationship too broken for my hand to restore. There is no family too divided for my grace to heal. I created your family not by mistake, but by divine design. Even though the journey has been marked by pain, even though there have been misunderstandings and distance, I am writing a new chapter. A chapter of healing, of redemption, of unity, and of love. Invite me into your family circle. Welcome me into your conversations, your gatherings, your quiet spaces. And watch what I will do. I will bless your home with peace. I will anoint your household with my presence. I will breathe life into every place that feels empty. This restoration, I speak of it, begins with you. Your heart surrendered to me becomes the doorway through which my love will pour into your family. Even those who seem far from me, even those who do not believe, even those who resist, my spirit is working on them. Do not stop praying. Do not stop hoping. Do not stop loving. What you thought was beyond repair, I will make whole. What you thought was lost forever, I will return in a new way. What you thought was the end, I will transform into a beginning. I am the God of reconciliation. I am the one who makes all things new. And I tell you, beloved, watch carefully, because soon you will see the answers to prayers you thought were forgotten. Soon you will witness joy in places where there was only sorrow. Soon you will see love blossom where there was once division. I am doing something so great that it will surprise even you. And know this, it does not stop with your family. The peace I pour into your home will overflow into every part of your life. The joy I bring will spill into your relationships, your work, your future. The love I restore will become a light to others, showing them what my grace can do. Your home will become a testimony of my goodness, a beacon of hope to others who long for the same restoration. So walk in my strength. Walk in my peace. Walk in my love. Trust that I am with you, leading, guiding, protecting, and blessing. Let peace begin with you. Let love lead your steps. And trust that what I bring together, no one can tear apart. This is my promise to you, and it will come to pass. Amen.